Should still
Like
be able.
I just went to sleep while World of Warcraft was downloading because it's fucking 96 gigabytes, and then tried it for the first time today.
Nice.
Honestly, the controls feel a little clunky, but that's to be expected with an older game. But honestly, 7 out of 10. Let's pick the Worgen.
I don't get out of bed for anything less than less than an 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Well, like everybody's getting ready. I'm.
Well, as of right now, we're still waiting on Fox, so.
I'm deciding on whether or not I'm gonna eat Cheetos for breakfast or get cereal.
Cereal. Why would you?
Cheetos.
Who eats Cheetos for breakfast? It calls that a breakfast.
Cereal?
Somebody who was called 6 different times in the middle of the night because their pregnant sister threw up.
Ooh. Wait.
Makes sense.
Oh. I mistook Cheerios for something completely different.
I'm pretty sure she said Cheetos. So you said Cheetos. Someone said Cheetos.
Yeah, she said Cheetos.
The cheesy snack that is the chip-like thing.
Okay, so that is what I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I got confused.
Yeah, or cereal.
Well, you said.
Cheerios or cereal.
Well, you said that it was a cereal, and my brain got confused because I know there's a cereal called Cheerios.
Also, I have had chips for breakfast before, but that's usually because I was feeling indecisive in what I wanted. So I just ate chips until I thought of what I wanted.
Disappointing.
The answer was chips, right?
So once the entire bag of chips was empty, then I'm like, oh yeah, I want a sandwich.
You just had lunch for breakfast. Makes sense.
I love a second breakfast.
I don't know. I never have all 3 meals most of the time.
I mean, at this point, all I have to do is get up and go get a cup of milk, but I don't want to.
The willingness to stand up is not there. Understandable. I've been through all of these emotions.
And how did the rest stays at rest?
I mean, I have the cereal in my room, I have the bowl in my room, I have a spoon in my room. All I need is a milk.
I mean, you can have warm cereal. It's not like it's an unheard of thing.
You mean dry cereal?
I think both are a thing. I think I used the wrong one, but yes, dry cereal.
Well, technically, hot cereal would just be oatmeal.
I think that's an actual term for it, though.
Yeah.
Or malto-meal. Or you got grits.
I remember the commercials for Malto-Meal. Like, the family's having dinner or whatever, and then the bear breaks, or doesn't break in, but he opens the window, is like, more Malto-Meal, please. 80s commercials were weird.
All commercials are weird.
I love malto-meal. I don't like it. Okay, let me explain. I like chocolate malto-meal.
Chocolate. My mother is allergic to chocolate.
I am too, but chocolate malto-meal only has cocoa powder, which is perfectly fine. Because it doesn't have the fat. The same fat content as regular chocolate.
That's the best thing about everything. Fat.
Okay.
Yeah, but when you're So this is the thing. I am allergic to. I can have 70% dark chocolate or white chocolate, but I can't have anything in between that.
Well, white chocolate
Because
isn't a chocolate.
no, white chocolate is chocolate. It's just not made with cocoa nibs. It's just made out of the fat from chocolate.
That's why it tastes so weird. I didn't know that.
We have a fox.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a fox.
I did not work today.
But you're about to lose a kid because she's going to her fridge.
Of course.
So we upgraded. We traded a kid for a fox.
Hey, everyone should have proper internet this time, from what I've been informed of.
Oh yeah, I got Wi-Fi now. Pretty cool.
And Floof got their new laptop, which is a gaming laptop apparently.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm using. Gaming laptop.
Also,
I just use my computer.
Yeah, Panda, who probably has fallen asleep again. Introducing Panda, the potential new player. If you guys,
I'm here.
you're not
I'm
asleep.
asleep.
You're not asleep. You just haven't entered in the game yet.
Dude, you said I didn't need it unless we get into fights. I asked.
Do you want to be able to see the
ago.
maps?
I can use my imagination.
Wow. Wow. That's a new level of lazy.
No, you don't know the level of lazy I'm at. I'm still in bed. I'm just on my phone. It's why I won't join the thingy, because I can't on my phone.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Phones hate.
Everyone will just be right back, I see.
Okay. Got
Jesus. Can we just not have Fox and Kit in the same room at the same time at this point?
They have to actively avoid each other.
Kit leaves, Fox appears. Fox leaves, Kit appears. What's next? Well, since we're waiting, I can at least do a recap. Last time on Blood and Deceit. The party faced off against their raptor foes who had bore down upon them last session. The session before. In the middle of the combat, Akari decided to pull off something a bit smart and scare off half the enemies with the sound of the T-Rex, or what he assumed a T-Rex sounded like. Meanwhile, the hyena Whiskers was being thoroughly ravaged by two raptors. They won their battle and continue on. Along the way, they also ran into some giant hyenas. They were just stalking the land, trying to sneak past them. Ironically enough, the rogue of the party was the one who alerted them, thus causing yet another battle, which we saw just how powerful Georg can be when rolling really, really good. After that, they all rested for the night, and while the night itself went by without much of a hassle, they did have one unexpected visitor. A young brown dragon had started digging nearby their camp. And while it didn't seem to have noticed their camp, Whiskers had decided to walk up towards it, thus alerting it to their presence. A battle ensued, and once again Gyor proved just how powerful he can be, as they fought off against the dragon and slaughtered it quite easily. After they dealt with the dragon, they eventually made their way to a tomb, a large pyramid known as the Tomb of Law. As they got there, they were met with a strange sight of a mercenary party known as the Desert Cobras, who were there to repair some damages to the pyramid. Upon inspecting the pyramid, it was not clear as to how it happened. There was a giant hole in the pyramid, but there was no rubble in sight. That night, they decided to set up camp with the Desert Cobras. Meanwhile, Akari and Whiskers, for some odd reason, decided to walk right into the tomb while no one was looking. While in there, they discovered a few things. They discovered some murals of an old pharaoh, known for his gluttonous intent. The room was filled with sarcophagi, emptied of any form of person in them, and multiple forms of food that was just lying around, almost strangely enough preserved. After some thinking and interactions with a large golden door, they managed to open it, revealing the main section of this part of the pyramid, where they found the sarcophagi of this so-called pharaoh, along with a large pile of preserved food. The mirror above, also warning of a prophecy, stated that the pharaoh would one day return to devour them all. Upon looking around, they also found a secret door which they presumed this pharaoh managed to escape through. Gyor, being Gyorb, decided to attack one of the secret walls, thus destroying the door, breaking it off its hinges. Upon returning to the Desert Cobras, with much to the dismay of Darling, they slept the night, waking up the next morning where the leader of the Desert Cobras profusely scolded them for not only breaking into the tomb, but also stealing something from the tomb. Well, okay, he didn't know they had stolen something from the tomb, but they had stolen something from the tomb. At least Whiskers had. And immediately asked them to please leave the camp. They did, and on their way, they eventually stumbled into the town of Lycan City, where they believed to find the informant Albert had mentioned to them, hoping to find out more about this Misty Grotto area. We cut back into the players as they have entered into town. Night has fallen. Most lights in the town There's a few lights in town illuminating the area. So, party, what do you do as you enter into town?
So what's this weird patch of grass over the side?
Do you go over to explore that area?
Of course.
Walking over to that area, it seems to be some form of recreational park. As of right now, there seems to be no one actually in said park, but you can surmise this is a place for people just to gather with families and whatnot.
Weird. Park in the middle of a desert.
If you were to go to said park, you would notice that all the grass there is natural. It's not like
Even weirder.
It's not like artificial grass or any of that.
That is weird.
You would definitely know this, having being part druid as you are.
Weird. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to check on that later. So why did we come to this town again?
I
Whisker.
believe it was to find that informant. Someone. Yorb's memory failing him to remember the name. Part of the rule.
The reason is so we can find out more about other things, but but still, Whiskers was like we could just go to the places to find out about places. The main character, he's asking the question.
Yeah. I know Yorb was responding in character. That's my Yorb voice.
Well, anyway, I'm off to the market.
Which way is the market, do you think?
Well, the market is currently in this direction, but as soon as you go over there, you will notice that all the stalls seem to be closed.
What time of day is it?
It should be the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's it's currently the evening hours.
Where's the tavern?
Asking around the few people that are walking around, or some of the few undead that due to their not needing to sleep, just haven't gone to sleep yet. You'll know that this is where the tavern is. It is known as the Haunted Caverns.
Where? I didn't see it.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
right there. Okay.
Oh, there
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, right there. The place very obscured by mist.
Half the map. As we walk to the town, what would this location be? Because it seems to stand out the most.
Walking past, this seems to be some form of. Well, there's actually two notable buildings when you walk past. One, this seems to be some form of government official building. I don't know how much Whiskers would know about that, being Whiskers.
It's a place where stuck-up people go to talk about stuck-up things. Got it.
And when passing by here, you'll notice that this right here is a church.
Weird, but interesting at the same time. To a particular deity?
Passing by, you'll notice that the church itself seems to be more of a library than an actual church, from the looks of it. If you have any interest in religion, if Whiskers has any interest in religion, he would know that that is a clear sign that this is a church to the narrator.
First the narrator, and okay.
Okay. As the party approaches the town, approaches the haunted caverns, you met with a 3-story building. A 3-story building made purely out of stone and wood. Entering in, you'll see behind the bar to the tavern of said inn a ghostly individual.
One moment.
You'll see this gentleman. He's currently behind the bar, currently cleaning a glass.
That's a 20, because it's additional. It's the modifier twice.
Oh, you're doing stone history on. Okay. I need a. I really shouldn't be surprised by this anymore.
It's actually a 19, I think.
Wait, no, because it's the modifier twice and it's a 4.
It's your proficiency bonus twice.
Oh, well, it says 4.
Your intelligence is +1, so it should be. No, it's still big roll. I'm just saying that how expertise works, it's your proficiency bonus twice.
I don't know.
Looking at this inn, you'll notice that it's made out of granite stone. You would surmise that this inn is roughly 40 years old at this point.
Relatively new.
Okay. Weird. The first person we meet in a town called Lycan City is a ghost, but I've seen weirder. Whiskers will just walk up and go, so I guess we need to stay the night. You got any rooms?
Ah, yes. We have many rooms that we can provide for you. How may I help? And as he looks at you, he looks to you, then the rest of your party. Oh, well now. Well, Albert wasn't wrong about an interesting group of people that would be greeting my doorstep in these recent days. My apologies. I am Bosco Liverwood. I believe Albert would have informed you that that one of his informants was in this town, correct?
Whiskers just sort of looks blankly. Did he?
Yorb speaks up and is just,
That would be the case, my friend.
Ah, excellent, excellent. I believe. Well, you didn't really specify exactly why you decided to come to this city, but if I can help in any way, I will gladly try and help. Though it should be noted, there are a few other troubling matters I have to deal with, but well, not mainly the whole sleep problem, but that's a story for a different time.
I
Besides,
thought Ghost didn't sleep.
you're right. You'd be right. Most ghosts don't. Well, most ghosts go to the ethereal plane whenever they sleep, but no, unfortunately, this issue is affecting the other inhabitants of Lycan City. Mostly the Lycans.
Hmm.
Can they not sleep, or are they sleeping too much?
It's a whole thing. That unfortunately the Lupins have no idea as to how to fix. Though, well, Har is trying to fix stuff. As for Preston, well, he's dealing with other issues currently blighting this town, but that's a different story. Let's just say, I apologize if you don't get a good night's sleep tonight.
Interesting. Do you know anything about the Misty place that's names like I, as our character, cannot currently remember?
Ah, the Misty Grotto. Right.
That's what I thought it was.
Right. Now I remember. Albert had mentioned you were hunting down some interesting individuals, and one of your travels would take you to Misty Grotto. Unfortunately, I myself have no real information on that place, though. And looking around at his empty tavern, might as well do it here since no one else is around. If I'm not mistaken, the Lupin family might know something or two.
Darling kind of raises her hand, like 2 fingers.
Looks over to Darling. Yes, miss, how may I help?
Look, the Lupins are on the council, yes?
Yes, the eldest sister is currently on the council, yes. The other Lupin, this town itself is actually owned by the other Lupins. I believe the eldest brother and one of the younger brothers is here currently at this moment.
Oh, lovely. Where is their residence?
Well, if you and he motions outside the window. If you're looking for the younger brother, he is currently he's a worshiper of the narrator and currently owns the church of the town. He says, motioning over to this building off in the distance. And if you're looking for, well, that would be Ha. If you're looking for Preston, when he's not out on one of his quote unquote hunts, He can be found in the state building over there.
Oh.
Okay. So, where's the council
The council member is currently... The council member, if I'm not mistaken, their home is currently in the capital. Not all of the Lupins live here. Only those two specific Lupins live here.
member? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. She goes, I will be back. And she turns out, she starts heading for the church, and she goes, I don't want to go here.
Miss, I'd advise not going at this hour. Odds are they're probably asleep. Or trying
So
to
they're
sleep.
sleeping too much. Not
It's...
sleeping. Which one?
Okay. So, recently, people have been reporting nightmares of sorts, causing them to not be able to get a full night's rest. It's been plaguing this town for the better part of a week now. It's been real troubling for many residents here. And if I don't know how I don't know what the Lupin family is currently going through with that, but if I was to make an observation, I'd assume they're not going through it well.
Have you
Um,
considered the possibility of there being a dark spellcaster?
I mean, that's currently the go. That is currently the going theory. But we have not much evidence to go off of other than what the dreams themselves show.
What are the dreams exactly?
Well, from what some of my patrons have informed me of, the dreams themselves ominous dreams of shadows engulfing you as the wicked laughter of a woman plays in the background is essentially what they have informed me of. They say there is some form of cackling of a woman, and most dreams end with some large shadow creature about to grab at you.
Interesting. I've never been here before. How is there a forest, like a park here?
Oh, one of the Lupin families, one of the Lupin siblings is actually a talented druid. Before they left to go off on their own exploits, they decided to use some of their druidic powers to create a small park. I believe that specific Lupin family member has a goal of sorts to one day bring life to this barren wasteland, as they would put it.
Interesting. But yeah, I guess we'll stay the night. You said apparently you have plenty of rooms.
Eh,
How much?
let's see. 4 golds a room, 10 for a suite.
Yeah, why is it that every place we go to is having money problems and thus hiking the rates of inns?
How's that hiking? That's not that much.
I don't know. I
Well,
just
you see, sir. You've made a contact, yes.
Oh, right, he did bring that up.
He said he would take care of our room, boy.
Yes, yes.
okay.
Albert did inform me of that. Well, I suppose you do in fact have free room on board here for as long as you stay.
Don't worry.
Don't.
They will not destroy anything, and they will leave everything in its place. She glares at them, kind of turning into her form of dread as she looks at all three of them.
Whiskers ignores it because she's obviously not talking to him, and he will go upstairs and find a place to sleep.
Okay. Is there anything anyone would like to do before the long rest begins?
Darling sits at the bar a little longer, waits for everybody to leave to talk to this guy.
Before Gyorb turns in, despite the rooms being free, his good nature cannot hold himself. He places 20 gold on the counter for the man as a tip.
He'll gladly accept it, nodding. Whiskers has apparently teleported over to the gardens.
Oh, he just takes a midnight stroll out into the garden place and then comes back.
Fair enough.
Gyorb will now turn in for the night.
Wrath would fly up to one of the unoccupied rooms and just float in the middle there, going into the ethereal plane for his rest. Akari, is there anything you wish to do this night?
Sorry, I kept being distracted. By a certain someone.
Well, tell Mystic to stop being so distracting.
So, like, I've been in and out, and I'm not really up to speed on what's happening.
No, it's just the distraction dance from Henry Stickmin.
We're at the inn, and we found out some various information, like people aren't being able to sleep because of nightmares. There's brothers here. One's at the library, one's somewhere else, and they're trying to figure out what's causing it. And we still don't know anything about the Misty place.
I don't think anybody's gonna know about the Misty Grotto.
I agree. I don't know.
I'm out of it. I just woke up like 30 minutes, an hour ago. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet.
Okay, darling, what are...
Yes?
Hey, everyone else has pretty much said and done what they are going to do. What are you going to do?
Oh, yes. She sits down at the bar and, waits for everybody to leave. She looks at him and she goes, he said there would be a special supply for me.
Yes,
Smiles.
yes, you're one of them. One moment. He flies up to one of the top shelves and brings down with him a few bottles of this crimson red liquid. Here you go. Some of the best blood wine we have around here.
She pulls out her vials and starts filling them. She looks at him and she goes, can you send a message for me? Somebody.
Where would you wish this message to go to? Note, I'm very limited on where I can send people. I can certainly try to send some messages, though it depends on the person.
Oh, yes. She writes down on a piece of paper, hands it over. She goes, Lord Countryk. Thank you.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, I am not a high enough... I'll see what I can do, but I promise absolutely nothing.
She goes, don't worry. Use my name. It's Darling Da. And you shall be able to get this message to him.
I'll try.
Thank you. And she picks up her vials, puts them in her bag, and goes. And she puts down 25 gold pieces, and she heads up to a suite.
Okay. Okay.
If you have a good night's sleep.
Okay, everyone goes off to their rooms. Akari, was there anything you wish to do for the night?
I'd like to talk to the bartender and ask if there is any less worthwhile news for the town,
Less worthwhile news.
or any issues the people are having as of late that isn't to deal with the sleeping nightmare curse, whatever.
Well, another issue. The town itself has been under attack by creatures. Not every day. They only attack like every few days, but it's still annoying. The town has come recently under attack by living cactuses? Cacti? It's a real issue. We have no idea where they're coming from. It's just that every now and again, some apparently living cacti men just come to town and start wrecking up the place. Our gods can handle them quite easily, though I'm sure Preston would wish for them to no longer be an issue.
Which way do they usually come from?
As far as anyone can tell, they keep coming from the west.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright, with Akari learning this information, I guess he'll just go to his room.
Okay. Everyone goes off to their rooms.
I realized I had muted myself on accident. I was making jokes.
Okay. Oh, and our last player has finally joined the game.
Yeah.
Hold on as I give you
So
access to. Hold on as I. Well, yes. Well, hold on as I give you access to your character. I mean, the sheet has nothing on it, but you now have access to a character sheet.
Oh, yay.
So I assume we all have perfectly restful sleeps and nothing bad happens in our dreams at all.
Everyone, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright,
God damn it.
Yeah, I knew it was me.
Me too?
Not you.
Yay!
You said wisdom save, right?
Yes, wisdom save.
17.
Ming Dynasty, don't fail me now.
Oh, I should probably pass.
Yeah.
Oh god damn
Why
it,
is
I
it-
guess the Ming Dynasty pussy has me acting unwise.
Okay, so 13, 22, 6, 17. Okay. Akari and Darling, you find actual proper rest this evening. Yorb and Whiskers. During the night, ominous dreams of shadows engulfing you. You currently stand in the precipice, an endless void all around you.
Can I make a strength saving throw to willpower for willpower?
Hold on. As you stand there in the precipice of this void, wicked laughter of a woman plays in the background. The last thing you see before waking up, an entity in the void. Its form formless. A formless shadow with glowing, piercing eyes. Looking at you, reaching out to you before you wake up. So for Yorb and Whiskers, you have now suffered a level of exhaustion.
What does that do? Forget.
A level of exhaustion in my games, it's just a minus to all your rolls. So like level 1 exhaustion, you have -1 to all your rolls. A -2 exhaustion, you have a -2 to all your rolls, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So essentially, I can't roll 19s anymore.
Well, if it's still a natural 19, it still counts as a crit, so.
Okay.
I walk out of town, set up camp over here in the woods, and go to sleep. Here in the desert, and go to sleep.
I mean, by the time you wake up, it's already morning, so.
You're saying I can't go back to sleep?
I mean, you can certainly go back to sleep.
Yeah, in the desert, way from the town.
But it's also now early morning. As are you just leaving the tavern and going into the desert to sleep during middle morning?
Maybe another time, but I'm just not gonna sleep in this town from now on. I'm just gonna set up camp somewhere else, have somebody do watch, and go to sleep outside.
Okay.
Why make complicated solutions when you can make simple ones?
Okay, as you all wake up, some of you having a more restful sleep than others. What do you do, party?
I'm going to take myself to the market and see what I can find.
Okay.
I'm going to head up to the library.
Yep, the market is down here. Okay, so we're splitting the party. Okay. Where is it? Where? Just so I get an idea, where is everyone going? Who's going with Darling to the library, and who's going with Yorb to the market? Or do you have another place? Or do you have another place you wish to go to?
Darling knows Whiskers is a troublemaker, so she's gonna grab his collar and drag him with her.
No, I don't want knowledge. No, don't hit me in the library. No.
Whiskers, you're being dragged to the library, it seems. Akari, where are you going?
I would also like to go to the market.
Okay. To be fair, I'll roll a d2 to see which one goes first. 1 is library, 2 is market. We start with the library. The library is currently over here.
Hey, I don't have to do shit.
I'm being whisper napped.
Where's the library again?
Right here.
Lovely. Darling goes to the library.
Darling and Whiskers. Whiskers is more against your will. As you enter into the library, you're greeted by the sights of many, many rows of books in this area. As you walk in, you find along these mahogany floors a table at which a certain individual is sitting, and behind him you'll see another individual. You'll see this individual sitting at the table, and Panda. Why don't you introduce your character to everyone?
I forget if I pronounced it. Hold on. Asimar?
Yes, Azamar. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it.
Okay, cool. Basically a lady with like silver blue tinted hair with wings. And face on her and a dagger. And this is the library, right?
Yes, this is the library. To be more specific, you were sent by one of your. You were sent by a sect of the narrator religion to help a certain Sir Har Lupin with some issues he's been having in town. You would know that this man right here is. Oh, my bad. This man right here is Mr. Har Lupin.
Okay.
I'm
probably questioning him to get more information, right?
Yes. Darling and Whiskers, as you're walking up, you see this lady. You see this winged lady currently talking to a very tired-looking individual with golden eyes and a rugged and very disheveled look to him as you approach. What is your character specifically asking as of right now, Panda? Also, what is your character's name? I don't know that either.
They go by Val.
Okay.
They have a longer name, but they go by Val. And they're asking if there's any other information that I need to know. I'm gonna go with the conversation's mostly done, because I don't know what I would ask.
Well, you would know that having come here, you would know that one of the main issues, specifically that Mr. Har here is currently looking into, is the random nightmares that have been plaguing the town lately.
Have you tried bringing in a curse breaker? Let's start there. I think curse breakers could help, right?
The problem is, this is not a simple curse. If it was a simple curse, we would have fixed it already. However,
like sometimes you just need to uncurse something to see if it's cursed. It's like turning off and on again the computer.
We have tried. We have tried this multiple times, Miss Val. However, as I keep bringing up to not only you, my brother, but all the other members of any section that decides to just bother me today, we don't know. It's not a curse of any normal means, at least, and these nightmares just happen randomly to people. We can't track them, and the only things we have to go off of are happenstance and what these dreams are.
Darling kind of steps in in the middle of their conversation. Turns her head, looks at both of them.
Har looks to the new individual. Can I help you? Are you also a part of some religious sect trying to bother me?
She just sort of yawns in the background.
Darling reaches into her bag and hands over some beef jerky. Goes, be quiet, don't touch anything.
Takes the jerky.
She looks at her and goes, you are the Lupins, right?
Yes, I am Har Lupin at your service. Apologies if... Apologies. Oh, go on.
When did the nightmares plague the town?
The better part of a week. They just started happening at random one day. At first it started with one or two individuals who just said that they had nightmares. We just wrote it off as, bad dreams. Bad dreams always happen when you live in, well, motions around this kingdom of haunted nature. But then it started becoming an issue when almost half the town started experiencing these dreams. I myself included amongst these people.
And you said this would have started about a week or two ago?
Roughly. A week and a half. Hard to really tell time right now, considering my whole sleep schedule has been ruined by these nightmares.
Darling pulls out looks at him and goes, looks at the other two, goes, pulls out a piece of paper and writes down, do you speak Sylvan?
Does this man speak Sylvan? 1 second as I pull up his character sheet. How does Val react to the individual who has just approached him?
They're muted.
They have been stunned into silence at seeing Darling, I'll just say. If you try to talk to him in Sylvan, he'll bring up, I speak many languages, ma'am, but I do not speak that one.
Okay. He looks over at Val. Yes. Are you here to help these people?
Val currently silent, unable to speak.
Yes. Starling is just so scary.
Val totally tuned out for a hot second, thinking about the spells in her spell book. What?
You have been. This pink-haired woman with pale skin is now currently looking in your direction, trying to ask you a question.
What's the question again?
Are you trying to help these
Are
people?
you
Sylvan?
She asks, are you
trying
trying to...
thinking?
She looks over at Val and goes, are you trying to help these people?
That is what I was sent here for. Yeah.
Oh, hello, my name is Darling Lil.
Wait, you're not a bird lichen?
She looks over at
No, I'm not a bird lichen. I am an Asimar. I think.
Well, no, she's an angel lady.
Sure.
Takes a step away from the supposed angel lady.
She goes,
So
looks
long
up.
as you aren't harming people for like no good reason, we're chill.
No,
Takes
we
another
don't
step away.
do this. She looks and she goes, I have a feeling that our situations may be related. Who are you employed by, Mom?
Technically, no one. I'm honestly unemployed. I'm just wandering. The churches feed me as I go, so like I don't really have to worry about that.
I have a question. Would you be willing to help us with our situation here? What
Sure.
help you?
I mean, more people around is always useful. I was gonna like try and see if we could just test the easy methods first of removing curse.
Oh no, I have a feeling. She goes, I have a feeling this is related to the odor of the fang.
As you say that, Har perks up a little.
She goes, oh, do you know about them?
Being a part of the religion I'm a part of, it's kind of hard not to understand some things, especially rumors such as that one.
What? Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. You think a shadow organization, a shadow government of some sort, is trying to do something to this town of ours? Why?
Oh, yeah. But because the exact same thing happened down in,
Zombieland.
Zombieland. The exact same thing happened there. They were plagued by a evil magic user, and a lot of things happened. A lot of the weird things that I just don't want to talk about. But needless to say, we took care of that. And I
Okay.
believe this situation might be the same here.
So, Hunter of Boogeymen, how may I help you then? If you do truly believe that this shadow organization is the cause for all of this, I'm assuming you want something in return.
Of course, of course.
Well,
we will
the,
help you under one of the two conditions for payment. We need a carriage with horses for 5 people, or payment to buy carriage and horse for 5 people.
done.
Amazing.
That is literally child's play for us.
Okay.
I will also in
and
return offer the entire knowledge that the library might hold, if you help us complete this matter.
Amazing. Thank you. Also, your sister's not around here, right?
No, she is currently off in the capital. She's been a bit depressed lately. Her little fling is currently off in some dungeon somewhere, risking their lives yet again. Why she bothers with that human, I will never know.
You know, I know exactly what they mean. So okay, never to be said less. You provide us with that materials and everything
Yes.
we need for the horses.
Mm-hmm.
And we shall get rid of this problem. Now, your brother is head of church, yes?
I am the head of the church here. My brother is the head of the, Senate of town. He's dealing with his own issues at the moment. He has assigned me to deal with this whole nightmare issue while he deals with a different threat to the town.
What's the other threat?
Living cacti are apparently have decided to start attacking our town for some strange reason. We have no idea where they came from, no idea what they're doing. All we know is that they originate somewhere in the west.
Okay. Where is your brother? We might be able to do 2 birds with 1 stone.
Some information I can provide for you. Well, for starters, knowing my brother, he'll happily pay for either of these tasks being dealt with. He'll pay even more if you deal with both of these tasks. If you are looking for more information, I have heard rumors of one of the farmsteads nearby dealing with some other random issues, not related to the cacti, but something other that was strange. And honestly, if you ask me, my theory on these nightmares, it might be some form of powerful spellcaster involved, and well, I'll just let you look at the farmstead itself to be able to tell me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The farmstead in question, and he'll point to he'll take out a map of the town, is currently over here. Mr. Timothy Osborne.
Where's the farm?
Here.
Okay, thank you. I do appreciate it. We will go look into these matters. If we resolve both of them, we do expect a large payment. But we will take care of the nightmares.
One question. Is there any info you wish to also know? We are a religion of knowledge, after all. I can provide any form of information if I have it. I may also be able to provide that to you if you complete these tasks. It'll take some time to do the research regardless.
Do
She
you know anything about
got a
the
piece of
Mystic Grotto
paper.
place?
She writes down some information. She hands it over. She goes, "This."
He takes the paper and then looks over at Whiskers and raises an eyebrow. The Misty Grove. Why do you wish to know about the Misty Grove?
Because I want to go in and I just wanted to know what's going on.
Well, I can certainly provide whatever information we have on this Misty Grove. Oh, he looks over to Val. Well, Miss Val, I would say it's been a pleasure speaking with you. It really hasn't, though. And if you, well, he motions to Darling and Whiskers. It seems these people will be able to assist you in whatever problems of these nightmares that you seem to have.
Whiskers looking at both of them is like, so do either of you even have any idea where to start to deal with something that attacks your dreams?
Both Darling and Val stunned by the question.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
Oh, Whiskers asked if either of you even have any idea where to start looking for something that attacks your dreams.
She looks at Whiskers and she goes, "You remember that dungeon we were in?"
No.
You remember that skeleton guy we talked to in the last town we were in?
Yes.
Yes. This is all. I have a good feeling in my gut. It's all related. So
Okay,
we
but
might just have to go kill the main spellcaster, and then they'll be gone with their dreams.
Whiskers like trying to put his mind around it. Yes, killing people usually solves the problem, but do you know how to find the person to kill?
We're going to start at this farm. Apparently, a lot of weird stuff has been happening there, so I feel it's a good start.
Yeah, but that assumes that it's a spellcaster doing this. I know I've been saying let's just do remove curse and see if that works. But like it could actually be something other than a spellcaster like a hag or some other creature. So we could explore town, see if we see anything unusual and out of ordinary. Or talk to the townsfolk and see if they've seen anything besides the nightmare issue.
But we could do, like, yeah, that is something we could possibly do. I just don't really.
She doesn't like talking.
Smiles. Goes. That's not that I don't like to talk. Is that I may or may not like some of the people. Or they don't like. He's gonna scratch his arm.
You
Oh,
don't
I'm
like
Whiskers,
what?
by the way.
Hi, Whiskers. It's nice to meet you.
That's why I bring him with me, because they'll like him, but they may not like.
Okay. If there's nothing
Let's
else
go to
you...
this library.
if there's nothing else you wish to do, I'll leave you to decide on where you're going next, as I go over to our other group of individual. Akari and Yorb. A strange group of individuals. God dang it, just drawing all over the map. Akarian Gyor, you enter into the market. It is early in the morning, so it's not as bustling, but you do see some stalls open. Is there any stall in particular you wish to look for? Either of you.
I would be looking for a smith.
Okay. Asking around, you would eventually be led to this individual. A large, burly man, currently hammering away at an anvil. As you approach, he looks up to you. A customer. How may I help you?
Hard at work on the iron, I see.
You bet. Gotta keep these, well, both my muscles, and these muscles trained up for me, and also, I also need my wares to be of perfect quality. I have many unique specimens at my disposal, if you'd be willing to.
I'll take a look.
Okay. Though I should warn you, despite a lot of these items are a bit pricey, I hope you have the coin, as I get you this. This list is probably going to be a bit hard to read, so if you have any questions, just tell me. This is the price is underneath the name of the item, not above.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Expansive.
I mean, this is weapons and armor. What did you expect?
Insert Mario 64 thwomp noise.
Ooh.
Well, as I said, I was merely looking, but I can offer my dwarven services to you, as I am a smith as well.
He raises an eyebrow. Oh? How so?
Yorb takes out his smithing tools.
Back where I'm from in the mountain, I was renowned as probably the best smith there. I don't know, I was always in competition with this other guy. I can't remember his name.
Show me some of your work, then.
Repeat.
Show me some of your work, then, Sir Dwarf.
Let's see, does Yorb even have anything on him that is his? Actually, wait, no. He started with the great axe, right? So
Yes.
That would be his. He made that. Let's do that. Let's add the lore.
The lore, it just keeps updating. He looks over this great axe that you provide to him. Nice quality make. Good heft on the handle. He swings a little. And it cuts like a great knife. You certainly do have skill, I'll give you that.
This axe of mine has seen many battles, but I always keep it in good condition.
Respectable. He hands you back the axe.
So, what do you say? Can a fellow smith help another smith?
How's about this? You help me with help me make a bit more mundane items here, and I'll give you half off on all items on my store. Sound like a deal?
That's a good deal. I'll take you up on that.
Okay.
And I'll be sure you'll be my first stop once I inquire some more coins.
Excellent. Okay, Gyorb, I'm gonna need you to make me 3 Smith Tools checks.
All right, let's try to Jimbalushi here. Because even though I'm proficient, sometimes I only roll good on the stupid stuff. I don't.
You get.
And
It'll ask you for a stat to use strength.
Yeah. That's one. Right? Did it go through or no?
I don't.
No, it didn't.
It has not gone through on. Oh,
There we
There
go.
it is.
a
The
14.
first one.
Okay. Give me 2 more of those.
Like,
Literally the exact same number.
I wasn't being serious when I said give me 2 more. I wasn't being
Literally the
serious.
exact same number.
I wasn't being serious. I'll just let you know. I didn't actually want you to get me 3 14s, but okay.
Hey, at least it was consistent.
Yorb, you.
Yorb, that. Oh wait, that's right. Wait, don't I have a level of exhaustion as well?
So they're all 13. Those are all technically 13.
Lucky number 13.
Yorb shall
Yay!
throw in the excuse of
That blasted nightmare.
No worries. And regardless, you still beat the DC by 3.
holy. I thought it was done.
Having helped him craft some more mundane weaponry, this would take a couple hours to do. Roughly 3 hours of your time to do this. And afterwards, yeah, Gyorb, you now have half off on every item in this man's category.
Yeah, so that
Every or any one?
Everything. Specifically only
when
Gyorb. Everyone else still has to pay full price.
Don't worry, we'll just have Gerb go buy.
That is 750 for the Drider Silk Cloak.
Mm-hmm.
I say that right? No clue.
Yeah, Drider Silk Cloak.
Okay, 1,500 for the Shadow Robes. 2,500 for the Blood Rose. Then let me see if I can brain.
The answer is you don't have enough for any of it even on price.
700? No, that would be 14. Yeah, it would be 800 for the Reaver. Then that's another 1,500 for Azalea Screen.
No, you're doing it wrong. It's the prices underneath. So it'd be 1,500 for the Reaver, 800 for the Blood Rose Rapier, 3,500 for the Azalea Screen.
I was told that the prices were above.
No, I said below.
Oh.
You said below.
If that were the case, then if that were the case, then the bloodstring thing would not. Then the bloodstring.
I'll take a free bow.
Then the bloodstring would not be worth anything.
The price tag is missing on this one. I don't know.
Shoves it in pocket somehow, even with the longbow.
Here, take this bow. It's completely cursed.
Oh, yes. The Pharaoh, curse of Poseidon. Water will assault you at random.
I paid you some cursed meat for it.
A curse for a curse. Seems totally fair.
Yeah, let me redo that then. Since now my brain is functioning. So that I was right the first one. So it's 750 there. 1,500 to 2,500, 800, another 1,500. I guess that would be 3,000 because it's not an even number.
2,500 for the 70,000 as well.
2,500 or well, it'd either be 4 or we could say 4 or 3 because it's 7.
Well, 7 divided by 2 is 35. It's 2.5, so 3,500.
Oh, cool. I can't half brain. Okay, anyway,
It's all good.
that's 1,250 right there for the quarterstaff. Yeah.
You could buy the quarterstaff.
Another 750. That's 1,000. That's another 2,500. Okay, now I'll just try to lock that in my brain. Spend another like 10 minutes trying to do that.
As you're doing math, Akari, is there anything you are doing while at the market?
Hold on just a second. 24. I would like to see if there's like an enchanter or something of that manner.
Asking around, you'll find that there's no enchanter. You'll find that the only real stores here, outside of knickknack stores and clothing stores, you'll find that the most magically inclined stores will either be 1, this blacksmith, 2, the apothecary, or 3, the magic item store.
Okay. I'm trying to help Gorebeard.
Yorb and Akari doing math.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I would go after the Hellfire Great Axe. That sounds pretty cool.
Adjusted prices. Oh, one of them's wrong.
The Great Axe is definitely wrong.
Yeah, the Hellfire Great Axe is supposed to be 1,009.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's
he really
now-
wants to get rid of that Hellfire Great Axe.
It is
Why the
now
Hellfire Great Axe?
90% off. Special
After
offer.
50% off. So it's
That's the price after 50% off.
Yes. All right, I'll just take one.
So what
Okay.
does Akari do during those 3 hours? Does it just watch him do work at the?
Yeah, that's why I was going to Akari. During these 3 hours where Yorv is assisting the blacksmith with with basically helping him make his inventory more. At least with the mundane items of his shop. Akari, what are you doing?
Alright,
You say-
well, I would like, since there isn't really much of an enchanter of any kind, I would like to talk to this blacksmith to see if how much he offers for weapon improvements.
You are looking to find weapon improvements, like enchantments, or do you just want them to be able to hit better and stab good?
Pretty much, like sharpening a blade or blade sharpening, weapon enhancements, stuff like that.
The best he can do is he can add a +1 to any of your items for a price.
I would like to know that price.
I recall
you had-
it was 100 gold for +1.
Well, no. It's 10 times the original price of your weapon. So, for instance, if you were going for, say, a dagger, daggers are 2 gold pieces, so a +1 dagger would be 20 gold pieces. Just to give an example. If it was a short sword, it would be 250 gold pieces because a short sword is worth 25 gold pieces. Essentially, you take the original price of any of the mundane weapons and multiply them by 10, and that's how you get a +1.
Let's see here.
What if you took 10 daggers and melted them in a pot and made a dagger out of the melted dagger?
You just get another dagger.
You just get a large dagger.
You get a long dagger. It'd be called a sword.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Exactly.
God, I'm
You get a machete.
39 gold. I would like to improve my dagger.
Okay. That'll be 20 gold pieces.
Alright. No, these maybe 119 gold.
Okay. Your dagger is now considered a +1 dagger. It's now +1 to both hitting and damage.
My idea is just the +5-inch dagger.
Can you make it +3 for a price? How much is that?
Unfortunately, this blacksmith is not talented enough to go higher than a +1.
God, I wish there was a better way to edit stuff. Okay.
Hey, good thing I'm gonna go there with my quarterstaff. It costs 2 silver piece and pay 2 gold for a +1.
Wow.
It's a +1 on what?
It is a +1 on attack rolls and on damage.
Okay. All right. There we go. A potion shop. Is there
Yeah.
a potion shop anywhere nearby?
Asking around, you'll find that this individual is a potion shop. As you approach, you'll find a strange sight. Their legs not there, but instead replaced by a giant tail. As you are greeted by this snake woman.
Oh, Mugakin.
As,
Or what was it?
as you approach Akari, the snake woman who was in the middle of reading a book looks up and greets you. Ah, yes, a customer. How may I help you?
I was seeing if you have any regular health potions.
One moment. As she provides to you her inventory.
Really wish there was an edit button. Nine brave juice. Resistance.
7 potions of healing for 50 gold piece.
For 50 each. God, I wish I wasn't so poor. I'll just buy 1 health potion.
Okay. Subtract 50 gold pieces, and now you have 1 health potion. That heals you for 2d4 plus 4.
Okay. So, use it as a resource. Math. Lovely.
Is there anything else either of you would wish to do at this market? Any items you wish to buy?
Sweet. I have 69 gold. Nice.
Yes, that is the best.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hmm.
And it heals for how much?
2d4 plus 4.
D4 plus. So we put that in the. Okay. And that would be all for me.
Okay. Anything else you wish to do here, Georg?
Thinking, is there a trying to think of the name? I just had it. You know what? I'll stop by the potion shop as well while I try to remember the name.
Okay. You are also, as you approach the potion shop, you'll see Akari having just bought a potion. You'll see at the store a snake woman. Ah, hello. How may I help you, sir?
I'll be taking.
Let me look at the print. My brain wasn't paying attention. Ah. I just like how it's called Brave Juice. Yeah, juice, brave.
I would like 2 healing potions, please, ma'am.
Okay, that will be 100 gold pieces.
No. Yorb places the gold on the table.
Okay.
You
can now
can just
add-
subtract it.
You can now add 2 healing potions to your inventory.
I didn't even remove the other potion of healing from my inventory, even though I used it, so I can just use that as a placeholder and put the number 2 there. Wanting to unlock it. Wait. There we go.
Okay.
So this would be 1. And there we go, that's a 1 now. Fixed. I know it took multiple clicks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it because now I physically can't even remember what I was trying to think of before.
The only other store you would be informed of is the magic item store.
But I know I physically don't have enough money for that. I don't think so. 110 is not enough to get anything from there, I'm pretty sure.
Yorb and Ikari, now a bit poorer, but have some form of healing. As we cut from you, and we go back to the other group of people. Having left the library, Darling, Val, and Whiskers, where are you heading to?
We just wander the town and, like, as we see people, we try to talk to them, see what information we can get.
Okay.
Darling Smith's gonna wander over towards the farm.
Okay. If you remember correctly, the farm was over in this direction. Val, as you're just wandering around asking for information, what specific information are you asking for?
Is there anybody else new in town? Have they seen anything weird besides the cactus people? Has anybody been acting strangely? Anyone going missing?
Make me a persuasion.
Anything besides the network and the cactus people?
Make me a persuasion check.
Whiskers would like to find out, like, when the cactuses
21.
started attacking.
Okay. As she's saying that up, Whiskers, you'd find out that the cacti have been at this for months, for at least well over a month now.
So longer than the weird dreams.
Yes, the weird dream seems to be a newer issue. The cacti are a bit older, but have been happening quite often.
Interesting. Okay.
I got a 21 on that persuasion check.
Okay, I'll just believe you.
I can send you a screenshot. I do it in D&D Beyond.
Right.
Oh, here. Find the chat here.
Now, hey, I'll believe that you rolled a 21. As you ask around, people of the town, some of the random villagers that you meet along the way, they bring up not much that you don't already know. They describe the dreams themselves. They do say that they have seen some weird activity near the farmstead areas. Outside of that, there's not really much else specifically related to the dreams.
Okay, and there's been nobody weird in the past, like, month or two.
No.
Nobody starting to act weird. Like, no one going missing.
Well, you would know that, not related to the dream stuff, but you would know that anybody who has been sent out to like survey where the cactus people keep coming from has never returned. So
We should survey where the cactus people are.
then you'll
I was
never
kind of
return.
thinking that. I mean, we might return. The other people might have just gotten killed.
Or we
by
might
the
find the
cactus
other
people.
people. And the cactus people actually live in a utopia that we all could live in that is perfect for all people. And they're just actually attacking us to try to get us to come to their utopia of cactus people.
That's possible. Maybe they're being held prisoner, and like we could rescue them.
Yes, that is all true. Let's first we have to go find our other two idiots, and then we'll go check out the farm.
Oh, so we're not going to the farm now?
Imagine
No,
you
we
just
need to
hear
go get
some,
the other two idiots.
imagine
They're
you just hear
idiots?
some fast map. I heard that.
Gorb, who would be in the middle of smithing at this point as she says this.
Oh, maybe you didn't hear it though.
No, we have two other party members that are a part of our contract. I've been stuck with these three for almost 4 days now.
Okay, well, we
What's
seem to
yours?
have gotten the information we needed.
But still, I can't believe I consistently rolled 14s 3 times.
Okay, well, I know the other two are still going to the market. So we should probably head that way. We could gather information as we approach.
So you are heading to the market to meet up with the rest of the party.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, as we go by, is it just like a lake, or is there anything special about the lake as we go by it?
As you go near the lake, you'll find various aquatic-based lichen in the area.
Oh, it's where the fish people live. So there probably
Oh.
are bird lichens.
Oh, and by the way, I haven't given you control yet. Panda, you can now control your character. You can now move your character around the map. Actually, Whiskers, as you approach the water, you see this individual leaving the water. A large shark-like individual. As he steps out of the water, leanish muscles to his side, wearing robes. He's currently stretching out his back as he's exiting the water and starts walking into town.
Interesting. I wonder if the cactus people are coming for the water. Who knows? Are there any other interesting fish type people in here, or just purely the shark man was interesting?
Looking around, most of the fish-like individuals are of different fishes. You see a clownfish. You see a clownfish man. You see a pufferfish man. You see an octopus woman.
Interesting. So as Whiskers is looking, he's like, how to describe it? He's staring at them, but like resisting the urge to drool as he like wipes his mouth and then starts to like walk away to not come into more primal instincts.
A massacre was avoided this day.
That moment.
He's a cat. He wants to eat them, not do anything you guys are thinking.
I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, hey, I said a massacre was avoided this day.
True.
Whiskers.
Oh no, go ahead.
Whiskers, Val, and Darling. Eventually, you find your way to the market. It's a bit more bustling now. About 3 hours have passed, and Yorb has finished with his smithing duties. You'd find Akari and Yorb nearby this snake woman at her stall, holding what seems to be new potions of a familiar red liquid that you're familiar with.
Gorb, Akari, what have you been up to?
Well, I just got done helping my fellow smith over there. He points to his stall. And we got some healing potions from this fine woman right here.
Oh, did you get good payments for your help?
I got half off on everything in his stall.
Oh, does he do weapon upgrades?
I could go with you and ask him.
Oh, lovely. Here, she hands over her flail and her bag of money. Let's see how much it would.
How much is in said bag?
200.
Alright.
I take the flail and go over here. Hello again.
Sorry, my cat turned off my computer.
Good kitty. I mean, what?
Whiskers, how dare you?
Whiskers goes to find the magic shop because he
Whiskers
doesn't usually
came
use
out of the
weapons
computer and
snakes,
pressed
he
the
doesn't
off
really want
button.
potions.
Okay. One at a time.
Of course.
Yorb, as you approach the weaponsmith. Ah, my fellow smith. How can I help you?
Yes, my vampiric friend over there wanted to inquire if you do weapon upgrades.
Yeah, of course. I can make them hit a little bit harder. What exactly is the weapon?
This flail right here.
Let's see, a flail. Okay.
100 gold pieces. It's 10 gold base.
Ah, that would be 100 gold pieces to make this into a harder hitting weapon.
If I help you with it, would I be able to get half off?
Friend, I have already given you half off on everything else in my store.
It was worth a shot.
Yorb does not take from Darling's purse, but from his own, and pays the 100 gold.
Okay. With 100 gold, after a while, he has upgraded this flail to a +1 flail.
Thank you for the business, friend.
Anytime.
And Yorb moseys back to Darling and hands her the flail and her still full money purse, coin purse.
She looks at you. She goes, how much was it?
It was 100, and I used my own money. Didn't want to take from you.
Oh, thank you. I could have said, but thank you much. We did get us the job. So you'll be getting what gold.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's move over to Whiskers. Whiskers, as you're asking around around the market looking for the magic item shop, you see this gentleman. Whiskers.
Yep, I hear you. Whee!
As you approach, he looks up from his inventory. Ah, a customer, a customer. How may I help you?
Oh, I was just looking through the wares, looking to see if there's something that would tickle my fancy.
Tickle your fancy, you say?
Scratch my
Well,
back.
well, I've got these items at my disposal.
Ooh. Okay, I'm curious on a lot of these. So, in character, he'll ask, "What is this rings do?" looking particularly at the ring of multiplication. Because he doesn't know
Ah,
math, and he's wondering how math works.
this ring of multiplication. It has the ability to cast a very common spell. If you've ever heard of it, it can cast a mirror image spell upon you once a day.
What is a blast box?
Ooh, the blast box. A blast box is how do you explain? The gnomes and the dwarves have created certain devices known as grenades, if you know what those are. Essentially, these are items that you throw within 30 feet of you, and they'll blow up, causing a very loud noise, but also dealing some form of damage to a radius of individuals. Above board, the blast boxes are essentially small concussion grenades. They cause 2d6 thunder damage in a 10-foot area thrown 30 feet away.
And the ring of toughening?
The ring of toughening? If you are familiar with the spell Shield, this can cast this once a day for you.
Oh, that's sad. It only once per day, but that's still a good spell. Okay.
Is there a place to buy ingredients?
He looks to the Raven Shadow necklace and looks at it like examining it. Not sure what it is or what it does, but it looks like a raven, so it's interesting.
The Raven Shadow Necklace. This fine item has the ability to 3 times per day. You can summon a little raven friend of yours and have it scout an area out for you. You'll be able to see through its eyes, much like a familiar's. You yourself in your tangible body will not be able to see or hear anything, but you'll be able to see and hear through said spectral raven. Attune have it with you for a certain amount of while, and you yourself can turn into a raven.
I have to get this, but I don't have the money for it. Out of character, I need more ways to shapeshift. Even though I can already turn into a raven whenever. Well, no, I can't. I can't fly. Okay. I definitely will be back for this at some point, and he'll put the necklace down and wander back off to the group.
As you wander back off to the group, let's take our 10-minute break here. Grab some liquids, go to the bathroom, what have you. As we decide,
put an object in front of me that can let me turn into more animals.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't ask about the other items, but go sure.
I was curious about some of them, but like Gloves of Opportunity's a weird one, like name. Elder Roots sounds interesting. Like it'll probably do like Entangle or something around those lines. Deck of Illusions I know about. Ring of Protection I know about. Ring of Jumping I know about. So Bag of Holding I definitely know about, and it would be really good, but he doesn't care about that.
You mentioned the dwarves making grenades and like with the gnome. And then I thought to myself, like just now, as I'm now out of money, wait, is there a place I can buy ingredients and then I can use my smithing tools to make grenades?
I mean, you can certainly do that. It's within the realm of possibility. Gunpowder.
A long period of time.
Yeah, gunpowder, and it would take like possibly a week of downtime to create an actual grenade.
Yeah.
But I assume our next plan is to either go to this farm place or just go straight to go and try to search for the cactus people. Knowing our party.
Didn't expect to be fighting cactuses today, now did you?
No, I did not.
Grenade up. You're in the shit now, son.
What? Huh?
Sorry, my war brain took over. I was having World War II moment.
I am confuzzled.
Oh yeah, what does the Ring of
I've been
Elder
playing a
Roots
lot of
do?
Enlisted recently.
What does the Ring of Elder Roots do out of character?
Oh, the Ring of Elder Roots. Well,
Is it the Elden Ring?
no, it actually does something really good for druids.
Ooh,
Hold on, as I
it's way too expensive for me to even think about, though. Does it let me turn into plant people?
close.
Sure.
Where are you? I had this somewhere. Where are you? Uh,
Also, for the Ring of Raven Shadow, how long would the bird last?
the bird. Hold on, as I pull
The
that.
cats find familiar, like it sounds to. It sort of lasts indefinitely, unless it's casting Animal Messenger, which is different.
Three
Might be more
times.
accurate.
3 times per day, as an action, the wearer can call a spectral raven from the necklace. The raven rises from the necklace as a shadow form and coalesces into a semi-corporeal creature, nearly indistinguishable from an actual raven. The raven becomes your eyes and ears while using this ability. You can no longer perceive your own senses, yada yada yada, becoming blind, deaf, and incapacitated, but your perceptions through the beast includes any special senses the beast may have. You may end the link early using your action to regain your own senses. When this happens, the form of the raven dissipates into shadows. Any damage to the raven also causes it to dissipate into shadow, ending the ability. And Raven Shape. At 6th level, requires attunement. The consistent use of the Raven Sight necklace has created a link between the wearer and the shadow. You can use your action to magically assume the semi-corporeal shape of the raven. You can use this feature twice, and it lasts for 1 hour, unless you use your action to end the ability or suffer damage and fail a concentration check. You regain expended uses when you finish a short or long rest. The Shadow Raven has all the stats and abilities of a common raven, except hit points. In Raven Sight, any damage dissipates to form. In Raven Shape, the raven effectively has the wearer's hit points and dissipates if you take damage and fail a concentration check.
Oh, okay. Not super useful, but still interesting, and it gives me flight, which is something I do like.
Don't you gain flight next level anyway?
Hell no. That's 6 levels of pure druid.
Right. I forgot you're part barbarian. Where is this thing? I know.
I have to get all the shapeshifting powers, so I had to go diverse.
Here
Actually, I
it is.
think birds might be like 8 levels.
Okay. The Ring of Elder Roots. Guardian of the Forest. Whilst attuned to this ring, you can use your wild shape ability to turn into a tree ant. In this form, you are able to cast spells from your spell list.
Double ooh.
Force of Nature.
Oh, damn it, DM.
I knew you'd like this one. This ring holds 4 charges. You can expend a number of charges to cast a spell. When you cast one of these spells whilst wild shape as a tree ant, you regain 1d8 hit points for each charge you expend. The ring regains 1d4 charges at dawn, and the spells it has and its charges. For 1 charge, you can cast Entangled. For 3 charges, you can cast Plant Growth. For 4 charges, you can cast Wall of Thorns.
Ooh. I need 7,500 gold from that.
It's pricey, but it's very useful if you're a druid.
Like, the Ring of Elder Roots in itself is just better because it gives you a form that you can't get without, like, super I don't even know if it's possible to get. Oh, you can't get it. It's not a beast. It's not an elemental. Yeah, you probably just can't get it. So I want that, but also being able to turn into a bird and have Bird Scout die for me every so often is useful too.
You can't transform into everything.
You watch me.
I am watching you. I have watched you all this time.
Pretty much I can only turn into hyenas, but I theoretically can turn into a lot of things.
That is fair.
Do I just ignore barbarian levels and go straight druid, or do I keep barbarian levels?
I mean, if you get this ring, you might just want to ignore all barbarian levels.
If I get this ring, I might ignore druid levels because I already get a high level form without having to spend tons of levels in druid.
But higher level magic.
I can still cast it using charges. It doesn't. What?
Well, you can only cast 3 spells with your charges: Entangled, Plant Growth, and Wall of Thorns.
Wall of Thorns is pretty useful.
Yeah, but that uses up all the charges.
Yes. Then you punch them. Fall a tree.
Yeah. Okay, is everyone back?
I'm making a sandwich.
How dare you?
How dare you make a sandwich? In this economy?
I made a burger. I don't know about you.
See, that's...
I'm reading an important script. I need to read it now.
No worries.
Hey,
And Pat...
Pop, please.
Hey, at least with the hey, I'll at least accept the burger being made. The sandwich, how dare you?
Yeah, I made
technically,
burgers
DM.
last night for dinner, and I had leftovers.
I should walk by the blacksmith and buy a +1 quarterstaff for 2 gold pieces.
Why are quarterstaffs so cheap?
Because they're literally just a piece of wood. You don't
You know
even
what?
treat it, just a piece of wood.
Wait, is this your quarterstaff or Gregovich's quarterstaff that you stole off his dead body?
I didn't take that. Someone else did, I think. I just have a regular one.
Oh yeah, Akari is the one who has his staff. My bad. Akari is the one with a quarterstaff.
Which is also
I
just
could've
a normal
sold it.
quarterstaff.
You gotta sell it
I
for
sold it for like 2 gold.
2 silver pieces is all it's worth.
Yeah. It's literally just a stick. A quarterstaff is just a stick.
It's only
That's a
slightly
hard-
better than a
You know what?
hard-
I'm gonna
Club is
sharpen
1
it
silver
and use it
piece.
as a javelin.
No, but it's like a hard stick though.
No, it's
It's
just...
a longer, sturdy stick. It's not a... So, there's stick, then there's, like, a club, which is just a branch you pick up.
There's
and
actually
there's, like,
certain
quarterstaff, which
spells.
is longer.
There's actually certain spells that require a quarterstaff.
I have Shillelagh, I know. I have a quarterstaff as well.
Yeah, it's like, oh dear. Yeah.
You have a quarterstaff,
Look,
and yet you
I'm not-
don't want... And yet you don't want the quarterstaff of striking?
Is that what that was? Oh no, in the shop. I do. It's also very expensive, and it is useless to me when I'm in wild shape. So, I'd rather have these rings and necklaces of
Yeah.
ravens and trees.
I'm
We're
surprised no
gonna
one...
rob this town.
Wow. This town is already going through so much shit, and you want to rob it. I see how it is.
Robin,
I must
Mike, Ron,
become Groot. Let me become Groot.
Get the
Okay,
money.
I'm done.
Get the money.
It was an important. It was one of those important changes that we have to know about because it affects millions of beneficiaries.
Ah, I see. Panda, are you back?
I've been here, listening quietly.
Well, it's been 10 minutes. Well, you had a 10-minute break, and now you no longer have the 10-minute break after you start game again.
Oh, okay.
I told-
Breaks, so I've just been...
Look, I told everyone that you, like halfway through the session, you get like a 10-minute break. That's how I run things.
And I usually, I'm gonna be honest, I usually ask for it during my actual work break.
Okay. As we come back in the game, you're all gathered in the market. What are you gonna do, party?
About
so
what
seeing,
time of day is it, DM?
It would be about midday after everything that's happened so far.
She'll look over. She'll look at Akari and Oleg and go, "Oh, this is Val, by the way. We picked her up at the library. She said she would help us, because I don't know where Wrath disappeared to."
I'm a stray. They frowned around along the way. So hi.
And she doesn't seem like an idiot, so I decided
Okay.
to keep.
and she's
Now
not a
that's
bird like you.
debatable.
You don't know my
I
intelligence
do not
score.
have my intelligence.
Darling kind of like just puts her hand over the mouth and kind of whispers, and she goes,
Oh yeah, we found out the town's being attacked by cactuses, and we want to go check out where the cactuses are attacking from.
"We've been told that, so we have two jobs here, guys." She looks at the snake lady and goes, "Let's go talk somewhere a little more private. Shall we go back to the tavern?"
The tavern? Or what?
The tavern.
Okay. I assume the party is heading back to the inn.
If
Yeah.
we must. We're going in a circle. We literally have gone in a circle.
The party now heading back to the inn. You are greeted with the familiar smile of Bosco behind the counter.
Hello.
Yes.
She kind of looks around.
Hello. Looking around, there's a few patrons here and there, but not so many that none of them seem to pay you any mind as you walk inside the tavern.
Oh, where did the new girl go?
We left her behind.
Oh,
Val is standing dazed in the middle of the marketplace.
I assume they followed, so we could have the conversation.
I'm assuming she followed us.
They're muted again. Probably.
Val eventually does make it up to you guys.
Yes.
Yes, she goes, "Oh, Bosco, Val, she's with us. She's been assigned to this task by the Lubans as well."
Yeah, I see. So you're helping our town out with their issues, I see.
Yeah, so she'll also be with us. So,
We're causing more. We have yet to see.
yeah. Do you have a private room we could go to talk?
He motions to one of the back rooms. If you wish to have some form of discussion, those are usually pretty private from discerning ears.
Okay, thank you. She walks over to the back room. She looks at everybody else. She goes, "You guys might want to get something to eat or something, because we're about to leave shortly."
The tavern would offer a free meal.
I also have some dino meat.
I have raptor meat still.
She looks at Whiskers, goes, we'll preserve that and save that for when we're on trips, you know."
Yes,
don't worry, it's really well preserved.
The dragon meat?
I said dino meat.
Ah.
I'm talking about specifically the dino meat I got from the tomb.
Oh, that one. I'm so used to it being called cursed meat by you, so.
Oh, cursed meat.
Possibly cursed meat. We don't know
Probably
yet.
cursed me. But yeah, so Ravel just like get some free food because why not? Why turn down free food? And shovel that down.
Yorb just pulls out a sandwich from his bag that no one knew he had this entire time.
A
Should have had a
sandwich.
burger.
Akari pulls out a burger. Okay. In the privacy of this private room, you find that odds are you can have whatever conversations here and hopefully not be listened in on.
Yes, so, guys, I've got us a job. Well, 2 jobs, technically. The first job is we figure out what's happening to the nightmares and we end it. And then the second job is to get rid of the cactus people. If we do the nightmares, we're going to get horses and carriage. So, yes. And if we take care of the second one, the senator of this city will pay us handsomely. So, that is what we're going to do. Val did some research. This is Val. He's with us now. Respect her or I kill you. She sits down and pulls out one
If
of
you
her
get
bottles
killed by them, I will bring you back to life. We don't.
and she starts drinking it.
Yeah, we have to kill cactus people. Also, we have to figure out the dream thing, but we don't know anything about the dream thing, so we'll figure that out along the way.
They might be related, who knows? But we could take care of 2 birds and 1 stone and get paid double time, you know?
I thought the bird
Great
was our
thing.
friend. Now I'm confused.
It's an expression.
Oh.
You know, take care of 2 issues at once and get paid for the same. You know, just you just turn into a kitty and you attack. That's all you got to do. He says to Whiskers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm so tempted. No, I'll resist. I was so tempted to just have him turn into a hyena in the middle of this spin.
Oh, she goes, don't do it now.
He's like, you can see him like getting ready to get on all fours. And she's like, oh, okay. He still gets on all fours though.
Okay.
We want to take care of the
So-
cactus thing first, because that sounds like it would be exciting. And then we can worry about the nightmares afterwards. Because if they're related, taking care of the cactus people might take care of the nightmares.
I mean, we don't know where to
True.
look even for the nightmares, so we might as well kill things.
Yes. But we found out that there's some weird things going on at the farm, so that might be a good place to start. We should probably head there before it gets dark to go investigate.
With a ham hock in his mouth, he's like, okay, and would start heading out.
Okay. Heading out, you'll find, just for a reminder, the farm is over in this area. Whiskers goes off by himself.
As Whiskers does.
As you step there.
And
As
of
you-
course, Darling chases after Hidden.
I assume the rest of the party follows Whiskers as he leaves the tavern.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, let me
As you all travel to this farmstead, you're greeted by a somewhat strange sight. A destroyed-looking fence that seems to be holding sheep at the moment. Some farmhands are trying to corral said sheep back into the fence. It seems to be a normal looking
Darling will look
farm.
at-
It seems to be a normal looking farm, currently growing what you can only presume to be desert plums. Are a common fruit in the deserts here.
Darling will look over at sorry. Darling will look over at Whiskers and go, "Why don't you help them out? Don't kill any of them. Just help them round them up."
Sure. Whiskers will head over in that direction.
Okay. As you get closer, you see a number of the farmhands. One of them is actually a bear person, another person, a tiger person. They're currently being ordered around by this scrawny-looking man. He seems to be a cat person of some regard, and as you approach, you just hear him saying, come on, get those sheep back where they are. Amateurs." He sees you approach, Whiskers. "Ah, hello. Can I help you?"
Yeah. So I was told to come help you, but also we were here to talk about the cactus people because we were asked to help deal with the cactus people. Are they like
Cactus
people or more cactus?
Cactus? Oh, that. No. Thankfully, they only seem to bother the east side of the town. I have not been dealing with that, no. Instead, I have been dealing with, apparently, some sheep robbers, he says, looking at his farm hands and the sheep very angrily. Do you see what they've done to my fence? I mean, it's so... You know how hard it is to keep sheep corralled in this place?
Makes sense. I guess I can lend a hand. I particularly don't have spells prepared for this because speak with animals isn't usually useful. We usually just kill them all. Can I help them with animal handling or no?
Yeah. You can help with animal handling to see if you can help calm down these sheep.
Actually, I have a funnier way to solve this situation. I'm going to wild shape into a sheep
Okay.
and just like talk to the sheep.
Can you? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to speak their language as a sheep.
Exactly.
You
Can't
start.
speak common anymore.
You start. The farm owner sees you just shift yourself into a sheep. His eyes widen a bit at this. As you approach the sheep and start talking to them, what do you say?
So, hey, could you all get back in the pen? This is really being a hassle for everyone. Also, like, do you know who's like kidnapping the other sheep?
Make me a persuasion check at advantage because you're a sheep.
Aha! Beep beep goes the sheep, bitches. I'm not
Beep,
particularly
beep, sheep.
persuasive though.
Beep, beep, sheep.
Can I substitute animal handling? No, I'll do persuasion.
Bah, bah, you're not one of us. You are no sheep. You're a fake sheep. Bah.
Yeah, I'm
Bah.
persuasion, not deception.
Oh.
I can't know that I'm not a fake sheep.
I mean, they also did see you just were once a person and then turn into a sheep.
Well,
What if I offer the help action?
Are you
I already
proficient
had
in
advantage, it
persuasion?
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Ignoring that, he'll go, well, I'm not actually a sheep, you're correct, but also wouldn't helping someone who's trying to help you find out who's taking you to stop that be a good thing?
How do we know you're not with them?
Then I would have just taken you and wouldn't go through all this information to find out who they are.
Make me another persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. So I don't know how to do it at advantage. I'm just gonna click it.
Sometimes I wish I had a fucking.
There we go.
apple
18.
speak.
The fake sheep makes a good point, brother. Fine. We shall assist with we shall not fight back against these humanoids. As for who's robbing us, small, deadly, creepy-looking individuals. Their hats red with blood. They carried large scythes like the farmers do. They came here. They attacked us, robbed us, killed some of our brethren, and dragged them off into the desert.
So, small creatures with red caps that become big creatures?
No. They didn't become big. They just stayed the same size the entire time. They carried large scythes with them.
Oh, size.
Yeah.
I heard size, and that's what made me confused. Okay. Okay. I out of character know what they are. In character, I'm like, oh, interesting.
They went off further to the east, dragging our brethren away.
Goblins.
Red caps particularly, but probably. But could you describe them more? You said they were small. What else do you remember about them? They had red caps. Anything else of color?
There was let's see. There was about 4 of them. They dragged away at least 10 of our brethren.
Don't do it, dum-dum.
I will do it. How dare you?
Okay. That's actually rather helpful. Thank you. Anything you want to complain about or tell me about your current living arrangement that I can tell them since you can't?
That's one. He points to the bear. He's too rough with us.
Okay.
His bare arms are just too uncomfortable.
Your bare arms, goddamn you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Whiskers like nods his sheep head and goes, that makes sense. I'll make sure they know. And with that, he'll revert back to a human form or humanoid form unless they say anything else to stop him from doing so.
None of the sheep seem to stop you. They seem to have calmed down now.
Yeah. Okay. Returning back to human form, he'll look at the other cat person, and go, so yeah, they'll seem to go ahead with you and get back into the cages. They do ask that the bear guy not be so rough.
Well, come on. How do you expect me to do anything with these? And he just holds up his bare arms with these.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just telling you what the sheep want.
Huh. Well, thank you for that.
Oh, also, you seem to be being robbed by small red-capped creatures with scythes.
What?
Well, that's what the sheep said.
Weird. But, it's the desert. Anything's possible.
Does it ring any bells, or?
He's gonna make a very hard to beat history check, considering he is just a farmhand.
Well, he makes that history
At
check.
20, let's go.
14.
Yorb goes over to Bear Arm Guy and is just like,
Might I suggest you put cushions on your arms, like strap cushions to your arms when you pick up the sheep?
But my claws will just destroy the cushions.
I could help you put them on.
Oh.
Good manicure.
Let's give this bear man a
Yes,
manicure.
the smith will help trim the claws. Yes.
As you're doing that, the head farmer thinks from it. I mean, I've heard stories of fey-like creatures that fit that description, but I don't know what they'd be doing out here of all places.
Well, the sheep
Darling
said-
steps up and Darling kind of does. You said they?
Yes, this gentleman here was talking about small individuals with red caps wielding giant scythes. It sounds like a fey creature that I've heard about, but I don't really know much about them.
As Darling herself is fey, can she roll?
History at advantage.
Well, her original life was.
I was going to
fey.
say, vampire is definitely not a type of fae.
Well, her life before a vampire.
There is no such thing. You are always done. You just didn't know it yet.
Actually, guys, she was fey before.
Roll your history check at advantage. Darling, you are familiar with these creatures. They are known as tricksters, kind of gang. They kind of have a gang set up in the Fey realm. Even though these creatures be red caps, they are slightly powerful Fey, which, depending on how much blood their hat is soaked in, determines how strong they are.
Sheep says they went this way.
She looks at them and she goes, "Yep, you got a red cat problem."
Ah, that was the name. I couldn't think of the name. I just remembered hearing stories of a similar sounding creature. Why are red caps attacking my farm?
On-point name.
They're typically they're a nuisance. It depends. They act like they're in a gang, or they're not very smart. But when they're in a group, they can be quite annoying.
Huh. Well, that's far above my pay grade. You looks all of you. I assume, since you're asking around, you're adventurers of some sort?
Yes.
Are you gonna deal with this issue, or?
He looks at the party. He goes, "Do you have a employer?"
Well, I mean, I have some gold lying around, but
I would be more than happy to help you. You just got to convince those guys.
he looks over at the rest of the party.
I'll help my new sheep friends.
Okay, he looks at your Akari and Val. Can you help deal with this?
After I finish up the bear hat real quick.
Okay. The dwarf is in.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
It sounds simple enough, to be honest.
Okay. With the party all in tow, you are actually. Now that you've been informed of all this, if you look around where the broken fence is, eventually you'll be one of the sheep. Actually, for you, Whiskers, will point towards tracks with some splotches of blood near them that lead off into an eastern direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't let me go off the east side of the map.
Okay, if the party has all decided to go after these red-capped individuals, I will move you to the.
Even though we're on the map screen right now, let's just see how we did. What would that fall under the barricure?
The barricure. The barricure itself will be. Make me a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Like, saving throw or just flat decks?
Just flat decks.
Alright.
So I'm imagining the barrack here, and you know those like old grindstones. I'm just imagining you're doing a grind. He's doing a grindstone, setting it up like having this thing roll, and the bear's just putting his claws into it.
And the Yorb tradition continues.
Why do I roll the best on stupid shit?
This barrack here is immaculate. It is shining. They are quite. They're not as sharp as they were before. They're quite dull now, but they look fantastic.
Somehow, even though all you did was dull the nails, they also have like polish on them.
Yeah, just somehow, just the grindstone, put sparkles in his claws. You know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they are now be glittered nails.
Following the tracks of these individuals in the blood, you would eventually come across here. You would be moved to this space. As you travel along this barren desert, following these tracks in blood, eventually you come across a interesting looking scene as I move you all over to this map. Put your tokens in the southernmost area.
Oh,
Southern alright.
There's so much blood.
Yeah, are there advantages?
I have no idea how to do that.
You go to your character sheet and click on it and drag from the character sheet. Just click on the name, hold it, and drag.
And then you just drop it where you want it.
Yeah,
Like,
basically you're it's like you're taking you out of your inventory, essentially.
Speaking of DM, I'm probably going to change my form. Give me 1 second. Decide which form.
Well, as you're doing that, and as Panda is figuring out how to put her character on the map, you approach this scene. Large pools of blood, with the corpses of what you presume to be sheep, having been flayed alive. You see walking around in this area four individuals of a description you're familiar with. These seem to be the Red Cap. They are currently, some of them are dipping their hats inside of the pools of blood. Panda, can you?
I tried and it's not working.
So are you opening the character sheet, or it's because you don't open it, you just hold, click, and drag?
Hold on. Alright, I got it. Yep. Okay, you should have control over this now.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. You all see as Whiskers. You all see as Whiskers has turned into a direwolf. As Darling, as you approach. Hold on. As you approach, this one will notice you specifically, Darling, and walk up. Oi, Toots! What are you doing here?
Hello. Which one's walking up towards me?
This one. Yorb, you are.
A loud explosion as Yorb moves his foot.
She looks back at them and tells them not to do anything. She goes, hello. And she kind of flips her pink hair, kind of shows her ears a little bit.
Yeah. What are you doing here, Toots? This is our territory.
Oh yeah? Is it really, or are you just here stealing a bunch of sheep?
Listen. We here are the Akko clan have claimed territory of this area. We here are We're here, granted, because of those hags up north, but still.
Oh, hags?
Hey, a clue.
Ah.
I mean, you didn't hear anything. I did. What hags? He says, shifty eyeing now.
She kind of squats down a little and looks at him.
You know that it's very rude to do to a short person. We do not appreciate it when you this squat to our level. How dare you?
He goes, oh, nah, I don't mean no offense to you about that at all. He goes, you know, I knew a hag once.
Like I said, Toots, I know nothing about no hags.
She goes, I know how demanding they could be. Did they take your land?
No, they hired us as bodyguards. I mean, what? No, what? She
She crosses her arms, kind of just still in that squat position, looking at him. Did she really hire you, or did she force you guys into her servitude?
No, we were hired. Fairly. We are being paid competent wages in land and blood.
Well, that's not fair pay.
It is completely fair play. That's all we ask for.
No. No, they should be supplying you with wages as well. You know, our employer supplies me with blood wages and room and board.
Make me a persuasion check, darling.
Persuasion. I can't. Why can't I use deception?
Well,
Because you're telling the truth.
yeah. You are being hired by. You do technically have all those things because of your boss.
Yeah, true. Fair.
He starts scratching
I
at.
use deception, I'm not lying.
He starts scratching at his shin. Go on about these benefits to your toots. I'm liking the cut of your jib.
See, your employer is supposed to also pay you. Not only supply you with your basic needs, but also supply you with this. And she pulls out a gold coin.
But listen, toots, we do in fact get paid. We get paid land, and we're allowed to kill whatever we want, as long as they get too close to the hags.
Oh. So the hags hired you to kill things. And then you can have as much blood as you want.
Exactly.
You have this land.
Exactly.
Oh,
well,
that's not fair.
Well,
that's not fair.
how's that's not
That's
fair?
a basic need of yours, yes?
Well, yeah, but look.
She'll reach into your bag.
They dragged us.
Out.
Look, look. We owe these hags a lot, okay? And they have been very kind in giving us land, blood, and some form of compensation.
York approaches the one on the far right and just strikes up a conversation.
Oi! Not so close there, bud. No, not so close there.
She looks back at Griorb and she goes, I got this, okay?
Oh, I just wanted to talk to this one. He
Just
seems like a
looking
nice
back
guy.
and forth, like, when do we eat them?
Don't worry.
He can't say anything though, so he's just looking.
Giorb, as you get closer to this one, he draws his scythe and points at you. Hey, I said no closer, buddy. Stay there.
I didn't.
She looks over at Griorb and goes, don't worry, he's with me. It's fine.
That-
just wants to talk to you about your weapon. He thinks it's interesting.
Make a deception check.
It's a farm tool. It's
Wait,
not a weapon. How dare
Wait,
you?
can I make it advantage and show him my smithing tools?
Sure. Roll the deception check at that. Okay.
Uh,
I am a
Fine.
paladin and a warlock.
I know. You're a dangerous combination here. This one, the one next to you, your puts his scythe to his side. Okay, okay, but no closer. I don't. Nothing in my personal bubble there, bud.
Well, I didn't intend to. I'm just rather short like you folks. It's not easy being small.
You see his eye twitch. Do not call me short. I am perfectly average size.
I mean, I'm saying this as I'm shorter than you.
Actually, are you shorter than them? I don't think.
Well,
I'm
how
pretty
tall
sure.
are they? Wait. Garb is 3 foot. And how tall are they?
Red caps are about 2 feet tall, 2.5 feet tall.
Alright, well, cast minor illusion for short.
Wait, are you casting a
That's
spell?
how minor illusion works.
So, I was making a joke like cast minor illusion, so he's shorter than.
That's not the spell you use. You use disguise self, and you can do that though.
Wait, do I have a disguise?
You're a fighter. You don't have any spells.
You're a champion
I'm
fighter.
saying, do I
You
have
are
a
by far the
disguise?
most vanilla thing out there.
I was saying, do I have a disguise kit?
Ah, I don't know. That would
I
be
doubt you
up to
could use it in front of him, and I don't think it would change your height.
yeah.
Yes, I just remove part of my spine.
That would need medical equipment.
As this is happening, the one in front of you, darling. Okay, okay. I need you all to this Okay, Tits. I need you, and all of your friends, and your large scary dog over there to turn around right now.
In response to this, Whiskers will do what Whiskers does.
She looked at him and goes, "Oh, the kitty? Oh, that's my kid."
Ma'am.
Whiskers will.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Whiskers does that thing where like a dog will like go around in a circle chasing its tail and then come back and face them again. She said turn around.
And then Darwin kind of turns around, and looks, and goes, "Good kitty."
Tits, that is definitely a dog, not a cat. What are you talking about?
Oh, his name's Whiskers. I call him Kitty anyway. And she kind of gives him scritches.
Yay, Whiskers. Whiskers will do a weird thing and he'll try to make a meow sound, but it'll still come out as a growl.
Tits, that is a dog. I need you, your dog, your weird short friend, that weird fox on 2 legs, and that bird woman in the back to go buzz off.
Barking.
We can't do that until you promise to stop stealing sheep.
And why would we do that?
Growls.
Because I was going to offer you employment.
Really? What can you offer that the hags already can't, Tits?
Well, see, instead of killing the sheep, you could protect them and then kill the things trying to attack the sheep.
But sheep. You hear this one in the back say, "But sheep are delicious." See?
Yeah,
I like
but
that.
also, she pulls out one of her blood vials. She goes, "This is delicious too." She opens it up and she drinks it.
Tits, we do not drink blood.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I mean, good for you. We don't judge what other people eat, but we do not drink blood here.
No, but you're taking food and supplies from others, and we can't have that. So either you stop and you find employment elsewhere, or I kill you. And she stands up.
As you bring out a threat, you'll see as they all start drawing their size. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, she pulls out her flail and stands at her full 6'2".
Okay.
Yorb just pretends to blend in
Damn.
like he's.
Why did I get that 20 on initiative?
Oh no, did. Yorb pretends that he's just standing beside the other guy like he's not part of this, just for later sneak attack in case he is attacked.
Panda, Val, what did you get on your initiative roll?
Dun, dun.
I got a 10.
Okay.
And I will be figuring out how to link my D&D Beyond to the Roll20 thingy.
Yeah, no worries. I'll add you to the turn order. 10. Okay, and let me now just do this as I also. Okay, Akari, you're the
name.
Akari, you're the first.
Morocco, Sako, and Brocco.
They're part of the Akko clan. Akari, you're up first. You see these small red-capped individuals with large size, currently threatening your friends. Friends, allies, whatever you call them.
I already knew this was going to be a lost cause. Let's see here. That's one action. Alright, I'm gonna just pull out my bow and shoot. This one.
Okay, make a shot.
Damn, that failed.
It ducks out of the way of your arrow.
Damn, that sucks. Don't have sneak attack.
You have a bonus action.
4, and then as a bonus action for my next turn, I'm going to do steady aim, so my next attack has advantage.
I mean, you could have done steady aim for this turn if you wanted to.
Yeah, I already did my action, so.
Okay, so you're not moving?
I won't move for now.
Okay. Wolf Whiskers, what do you wish to do?
Does Darling seem to want to ride Wolf Whiskers, or is he just gonna run off on his own?
She's staring intently at this guy.
Okay,
Right
so
in front.
she'll leave her prey to her, and instead, bonus action rage.
Okay.
And then go over here. Nibble on this person.
Okay.
Let me. The rage, I'll get the scorpion tail. Yeah, we'll go scorpion tail. And I will attack with my bite. I have advantage because there's at least one ally adjacent to the person.
Okay.
Bite with advantage. Yeah.
That hits. Seven pierce.
Damage, and they need 9 because it's rage.
Ah.
And they have to make a strength save of DC 13 or be knocked prone.
He is now knocked prone. Whoa, 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 whoa! And as you bite at his leg and just trip him over onto the ground. Ah!
And then, Whiskers will just look at Georg, waiting for him to drop the hammer on him. Whiskers will also continue to move since he has more movement, and he'll just go like here-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
And on my turn.
Yorv, it's now your turn. You have a prone individual in front of you.
The question is does Gior break his cover as pretending not to be involved in the conflict? Or does he just pop his head like a watermelon? I'm gonna choose the second option.
Okay. But out of character, she also said, "Oh yeah, that's my friend," like multiple times about you, so you didn't have any cover.
No, he'll just say,
No, she was lying. No.
You have
Ooh.
advantage.
Hold
You,
up.
you do in fact have
Oh,
advantage.
Yes, I'm gonna demolish as the forefathers intended. Perish, you downed individual.
That hits.
Mm.
22 points of damage. Damn. You have, and he is now considered bloodied.
Oh, bloodied. Oh, half HP. I'm just gonna, I guess, keep hammering the nail, I suppose.
Okay. Second attack.
That's the wrong thing. I clicked the wrong one. Cancel. There we go. There we go. I'm still advantage.
That hits.
Hey, they're
I don't.
dead.
I don't think this man's surviving.
23.
23. Oh my god, he is barely alive. Two.
Sorry, he crit with a melee weapon. He has a bonus action attack if you want.
Oh, he is on the ground. He is on the ground, very crumpled up and looking at pain.
Yorb just cuts his head off with the hand axe just to put him out of his misery faster. Hopefully this actually, well, he's still downed, right? So
yeah, it's advantage. He dodged out of the way of your hand axe as you go in for the decapitation.
I see.
Anything else on your turn, Gilliam?
I could use my axe. I could do.
Will this man be dead or not? Is your choice at this point.
All right. We're using the action surge, I guess.
Okay, you get 2 more attacks.
Yep. Just perish.
That hits. Roll your damage. How do you murder this individual?
I turn his head into a smashed watermelon.
You Gallagher this man.
Yeah,
not cool.
And because I have my stubby legs still available to me, I need to move my character sheet. Let's see here. All right, just enough. And open up character sheet again. So that to close it to move properly.
You have 1 more attack at your disposal.
Yep, I'm gonna wham him.
Wham! Jesus!
Wham.
Okay. I see how it is. I'm not the one who crits. Apparently, Yorv's the one who crits in this campaign.
Wait, because I critted, that's another bonus action. Wait.
No. You only
No.
have a bonus action per turn. You can just if you crit, you're allowed to use your bonus action to attack.
Oh, okay, that's what
it doesn't
that means.
give you a bonus action.
I read it wrong, so
You're not that
my
broken.
brain was just like, am I just gonna?
No, because that could go infinite if you played it right as an elf, and that's why it's definitely allowed.
I see. Yeah, I just imagined Yorb just having infinite attacks for a second, and that's like he would implode the world.
That's why it's not a thing.
Okay.
But
Anything else?
anyway, he got whammed.
Anything else on your turn, Gyorb?
I'm gonna step to the side of him and end my turn.
Okay. It is now specifically that one's turn. That one, seeing as you have murdered his brother and have smacked him really good, he will go into a rage.
I see he's a barbarian.
You'll see his muscles tighten as he gets a feral look in his eyes. He is particularly not happy with you, Gyorb, so he's gonna go after you.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I just unleashed 1,000 attacks.
First hit, 11.
Yeah.
Second hit, 23.
That's the reaction time.
Okay. Your DC to beat is a 23.
Yes, I'm aware. It's pretty large.
Which means you have to roll like a 16 or higher. Does he have to beat it or
Yeah.
match it?
He needs to beat it, which he does
So he has to roll
not.
a 17, 18, or 19.
Yeah.
So it's not worth
Okay,
trying to play for max.
Well,
what happens to me here?
As you go in for the class to try and let me roll a d20 to see how severe this is. Okay, not that severe. As you swing your hammer to try and block his, he stops in the middle of his swing. He stops in the middle of his swing as you swing wide, and he takes the opportunity to cut at your arm, injuring it. You now have disadvantage on all of attack rolls for at least 2 turns.
I see. That's the downside.
You also take 13 points of slashing damage as he cuts across your arm.
Alright, that puts me down to 46.
Oh, my bad. 15 points of slashing damage. It doesn't add in the... Yeah, it doesn't add in the rage.
Then it's 44.
Yep.
Changed it in the thing, but it didn't drop it in my token.
That was that one's turn. Darling, you're up.
Amazing. Darling, obviously you already see what her first action of the turn, bonus action is going to be.
You all... Val, this is the first time you're seeing this. You watch as she takes on this very dreadful, frightening form before you.
Bonus action, Halloween time.
Halloween time! Oh, yeah. And she goes, I don't like you.
Well, I don't like you either, Toots.
Oh, don't call me Toots.
That hits. For, 7 bludgeoning damage, and it needs some... Unless it's... Wait, are these things... Nope. They're not immune to being frightened, so wisdom saving throw. This man is now afraid of you. I'll call you whatever the heck I want. Ah! And you just smack him with your flail.
Ah, yes. And I'd go ahead and, just prove it.
Ah, okay. Adding a bit more radiant damage on there as a radiant burst of light flashes over him. He's considered Fey, so... Just so you know. Anything else in your turn? It does not do the...
As much as it...
Yeah, it doesn't do the extra amount of damage. Anything else, darling?
Nope, that is EOT.
Val, you're up.
With that, I'm gonna go run to the restroom really fast.
Val.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yes.
used to being told that. Okay. I'm doing guiding bolt, I think. It should
Okay.
be the range barrier.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit.
Roll your guiding bolts.
18.
That hits. Roll your damage.
13.
13?
Mhm.
13 points of radiant damage to this creature as he backs up and starts glowing a little bit. Huh? He just looks at his body, confused at why he's glowing now.
And bonus action.
Oh.
Wait, can I do guiding bolt and spiritual weapon?
No, those are two. Yeah, they're both level spells. You could do a cantrip as a bonus action.
Yeah, the cantrips I have are light, spare the dying, and thaumaturgy.
Which none of them are bonus actions, so no.
And none of those I don't think will work, so. I'm gonna just stay back here, because I don't want to get close to them.
Okay.
And y'all can holler if you need healing. I'll come by.
Okay, as you say
Nods his
this.
head and growls.
As you say. Oh, Whiskers, the wolf, nods his head, seemingly understanding you, and growls in your direction.
Perfect.
It's now Morocco's turn. Morocco is frightened of this person before him, but he's still going to go into a rage.
Or Stocko.
Pokemon.
He is afraid, and he is raging.
So does that nullify the effects of fear and then make it normal rolls?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
no.
No, if he attacks recklessly specifically,
Well,
he has that feature.
if he was a berserker barbarian, but no, rage is just a feature that red caps have, apparently.
Oh. I thought
So
they
he
were
does more damage
barbarian.
if he hits, but he still has to hit, which is really hard.
Yeah. He's going to make 2 scythe attacks against Darling at disadvantage. Nat 1.
His scythe just disintegrates.
And a 15. I don't believe a 15 hits her insane armor class.
What does the nat 1 do to him?
He just misses horribly. His scythe, and he's afraid looking at this very frightening woman before him. As he makes a swing, but it goes very much wide, and it just goes nowhere near her. It is now Brocco's turn.
Real quick, DM, she's gonna quip. She goes, "You think you're so tough, toots?" Mocking him.
Seeing his brother in trouble, this one is also going to go into a rage. Running up, he's going to make 2 attacks against you, Darling. 11. And 9. These guys are not rolling well tonight. As both his swings just bounce harmlessly off your armor as you dodge out of the way. Akari, it's now your turn. Fox, you are muted.
I'm going to move there. And I am going to pull out my dagger, and since there's somebody close, I will have sneak attack, and I'll attack him with my dagger.
Okay, you have advantage. Roll again. A 14 does hit, but roll again to see if you crit.
God damn it. There we go.
Well, the 14 hits. and he's no longer glowing after your first attack. Roll your damage.
Hey, there's supposed to be sneak attack on that.
You didn't roll damage. You rolled an attack again.
I rolled attack. My bad. I am not in it. There we go. There
Let's
we
see.
go.
18 sneak plus 5, divided by 2 because he's raging.
That's like
He'll take 11 points of damage. As you run up to him and shank him. You still have a bonus action, Akari. What do you want to do?
I will use a bonus action to disengage, and then I'll move back.
Okay. Assuming that's all your turn, Whiskers, it's now your turn.
I assume the guiding bolt's been used up.
Yep.
Okay, Whiskers will move here.
Okay.
So will other Whiskers. I will make a bite attack against the one that's fighting the dwarf friend. Wrong character sheet. Wait.
Remember, it's at advantage because back
Yes,
attack.
it is, I forgot. So this is the other attack. I'll do it normal again, just so it's the second attack.
That hits.
Okay, and then
You need
damage.
to-
Takes 10 damage divided by 2, and then it has to make a save.
Okay. A strength save. Now at advantage because he is raging.
Unfortunately.
He stands strong, but still takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Nothing else I can do, so I'll just wait my turn.
Okay. Gyor, it's your turn. Your arm is very much injured from that scythe swing.
Yeah, it's very globular. Gyorb grunts slightly at the pain in his arm as he goes for his trusted axe swing at disadvantage. Correct.
Okay. Roll your attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little crazy, maybe even insane.
You're gonna miss.
Yeah.
It would have been a crit.
Jesus.
My axe just hits the sand and it blinds me.
You still have another attack.
Yeah. Maybe on the let's see here.
Maybe on the upswing.
On the backswing. Yep, the upswing. Indeed.
That will hit.
Boink. That is like I guess 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Damage.
4 damage to this individual as you
no.
swing.
Wait.
He is now beyond bloodied.
Yeah. And I will use 5 feet of my movement to stand right here.
Okay. It is now Rocco's turn. Rocco's modern life is killing dwarves. So he's gonna go after the dwarf. Missing horribly.
That's because I sidestepped. It's all because
19.
He also got good on the backswing.
Okay.
Just take
It'll
the
be-
hit. You're rolling a disadvantage if you're trying to counterattack this.
Alright, fine, I'll take the hit.
You
It's
take 8.
the urge.
You take 8 points of
8 points.
slashing damage as this creature slashes across your chest.
Alright,
Normally, I'm all for the rolled YOLO rolls, but you're rolling a disadvantage and trying to roll like a 10. I was like a 15 or plus.
alright. This is the most damage Georg has ever taken.
Outside of the magic missiles.
What?
Darling,
That was-
Darling,
that
it is
was
now your
20
turn.
years ago.
Yes. She's gonna go after this one up here still.
Okay.
Still angry at him. For, calling her what's
Okay, attack. That hits. Dealing... as I do some math, 3 points of damage to this individual.
Oh, it doesn't matter, GC, but I actually dealt 1 more damage because I forgot to apply rage damage.
Ah.
It was plus 2 more, but it becomes 1 after rage.
Anything else on your turn, Darling? As you have smacked this creature.
He goes, I need to learn a lesson. Let me see.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it's him. Should have done
Okay.
that first.
Fear save.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
He failed horrendously.
Yeah. He is very much frightened of you, Darling. And which ability score are you giving disadvantage to?
Wisdom.
Okay. Remember, these are ability scores, not saves.
So, like, strength is usually, like, the go-to for that.
Oh. I don't know. Athletics.
Did you say wisdoms?
Okay,
strength.
so strength. Anything else on your turn, Darling? As you have hexed and bludgeoned him.
Nope. That is all.
Val, it is your turn.
Okay. First thing is I'm going to move, I think. I can move. Yes.
Oh, I also need another wisdom for form of dread.
He already did that.
That was the 0 roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna try and help them out. So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at this one. It's not doing anything. That one that I'm pointing at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cast your guiding bolts.
I got a nat 20.
Damn. Well,
Yeah.
roll your nat 20 damage. This is all radiant too, so you can't resist this.
21.
Oof. How much HP are you at, sir? He is at death's door.
Well, I'm gonna post the picture.
He is at death's door. I'm just covering his whole token
Okay.
with. I'm covering his token with this a bunch of random shit. He is now glowing. The next attack against him has advantage. He is also looking very much injured.
Awesome. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything else. Yeah, awesome.
Okay. It is now Morocco's turn. Bloodied, very injured, very afraid. He is... You know what? He didn't really like being blasted. He knows he can't do anything to this lady, so he's going to go over to this lady. Attack of opportunity. Yep. Attack.
At advantage.
Yep.
At
You have.
advantage.
He's risking it. That hits. Are you putting a smite on top of it?
Yep.
Okay.
So
How do you finish this individual as he runs by? Great sight ready to strike down at Val.
So as he's running by, she hisses and she pulls back her flail and smashes it into his face.
Smashing into his face, you see his whole head cave in as Val, as you see his body do a backwards backflip right in front and landing in front of you. Dead.
See, I just imagine in my own mind that you Looney Tunes held the frying pan around the corner, and then you just whammed right into his face, went into the shape of the frying pan, and then his teeth fell out.
Okay, it is now Bracco's turn. No, brother! He says as he swings angrily at you, darling. 22. 17.
That one will hit. The first one hits.
Okay, you take 6 points of slashing damage as he slashes across you.
Yeah, well, he's also gonna take some damage too, DM.
Oh. Oh. Deck save. And he fails horribly.
He doesn't take the 5 radiant.
Okay, so 14 fire.
14 fire.
14 fire damage. As he swings and cuts in you, a burst of flame comes out of you, hitting him. He is also now beyond bloodied.
I believe because of my
Akari, it is now your turn. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. No, hold on. You already took your reaction.
Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, you can't fire damage him.
Trying to pull a fast one on me, I see.
Give him an extra 5 health back just for the sacrilege.
Okay, now it's your turn, Akari.
Sorry, I was trying to finish up my character sheet. Alright. I'm going to move back up to this guy.
Okay.
And let's see here. I am going to excuse me.
You're excused.
I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time. It's just stab him with my dagger.
Stab away.
Damn.
That misses.
Okay. Disengage and I move over to these guys.
Okay. Whiskers, it is now your turn.
Let's see. First of all, I'll just bite the dude with advantage because why not? Reroll. Bite attack with advantage this time.
That hits.
Oh, it didn't even need advantage. I'll do damage for 11 damage, which becomes 5. And he has to make a strength save at advantage.
Okay. He is now at this HP, and now needs to make a strength save. $11.
Fails. He's prone.
He tries to tough this one out, but after all the damage, he falls prone after you trip him.
I'm gonna try to move away from him. If he wants to swing at me while prone, he can.
Disadvantage attack. 12.
Misses.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Threateningly.
Your Rocco's modern life is on his back. What do you do?
Is my arm still injured, right?
Yes, it's after this round it will no longer be injured.
But
Alright,
because
well,
he's prone, it ignores
yeah,
the
it's just
disadvantage to your
it's
neutral.
normal rolls now. Basic roll. Alright, it's hammer time.
Okay.
That misses. Alright,
Yep, that misses.
not looking for it. Yeah. What would it do it again?
That
Back
also
to
misses.
First.
Yeah. Huh. What does this do again?
Lets you heal yourself.
Alright.
Yeah. 1d10 plus your con modifier.
What's your fighter level? It's on con.
Plus my fighter level, so that's level 5.
So it's a D10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Just,
You flex a little and heal yourself.
yes, just let me, this one, that one, 1D, and, 13, pretty good.
Okay, you heal for 13 as you flex and heal.
Yes, I am now back to 49.
Okay.
And it's now Rocco's Modern Life.
Marco's Modern Life is going to stand up. Marco's Modern Life is going to make 2 attacks against Georg. 19? 15.
I'm at this. Okay, wait, let me look at my sheet one more time to see if the 15 hits, because I don't remember.
I don't believe it does.
It is 1 under, so the 15
You're good.
misses, but the 19 definitely hits. So honestly, I'm just gonna take the damage.
Okay.
Also, I don't know why I didn't.
You take 11 points of slashing.
Yeah.
13.
So I was
Oh,
at
13.
49,
My
so
bad.
now I'm back.
My bad. You take 13 points of slashing damage. You keep forgetting that in that too.
I see. I'm back to the exact same health.
Rocco said.
You headed this attack.
Rocco says no to your healing.
Yes.
Darling, it is now your turn. Your wolf friend is now with you.
Amazing.
Kari tries to speak.
But has no proficiencies in any languages.
First things first, she'll use her bonus action to move Hex onto this guy.
Okay. He is now hexed. That misses.
Okay. EOT.
Okay. Val, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Well, I can't hit person with the purple dot because I might actually hit somebody else. So I'm gonna hit this other dude that I'm pointing at.
Okay. Are we getting another guiding bolt?
I think so. Yeah.
Val. Val's signature move, guiding bolt.
It is a good spell and it's ranged, okay? It's either that or I walk up to them and inflict wounds would be fun. You know what? We're gonna do that route. We're gonna do that route.
I think you need to try, and I convince her to use a different spell.
Look, she wants to
So
give them the
walk
bad
up.
touch.
Okay, give him the bad touch, Val.
Oh, that's
I
terrible.
can't tell if
got
it was good or bad roll.
I got a 9.
As you go in for the touch, he just swats your hand away. Hey, no touch, no touch. I didn't consent to this.
Space, man. Personal space.
Oh.
It is
I stick my
now.
tongue out at him.
He sticks his tongue back. It is now Bracco's turn.
Obama's turn.
Yes.
Bracco's turn.
As the 45th President of the United States, I humbly tell you to stop fighting my group.
He's gonna make an attack against. He's gonna make an attack against a wolf that's now behind him.
Ooh.
And a wolf, and a wolf, and an attack against Darling. The one against Darling misses, but the one against the wolf hits. You take 2 points of slashing damage. 2 points of slashing damage. As actually, no, it would be 3 points of slashing damage because I keep forgetting to add that +2.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'll take 3 points of slashing damage to my 35 wolf health.
Okay. Akari, it's now your turn.
Well, okay. Easy, good, or tough.
Opponents with rage. They're a bitch.
I can't move while I use it. I'll use steady aim. Just
Okay.
me not being able to move. And then I will pull out my short bow and attack this guy.
Okay, roll at advantage. That hits.
Alright, and then I still get sneak attack with this. I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Well, yes, you have advantage, and he is surrounded by allies. Okay, he takes 7 points of damage.
Alright, nice, my turn.
Okay. Whiskers, it is now your turn. This man just took an arrow to the side.
And now he's gonna take a bite to the knee with advantage.
Okay. That hits.
For 13, which will go down to 6 of damage. And he has to make a DC 13 strength save, since I assume she didn't specify. I assume she meant strength for her hex. So normal roll.
Well, even if she did, it's not saves, it's only ability checks.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's it.
Which kind of makes Hex, which honestly makes Hex
And
only...
hex works. Oh, if you grapple.
Yeah, that's the only time... That or outside of combat stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, he's prone.
Well, it does
Still,
have damage.
He is knocked prone.
that's it. I unfortunately don't have bonus action.
Alright, Gyorb, it is now your turn. You saw your new winged friend run up and try and bad touch this person. To no avail.
Yorb rolling his shoulder as his arm stops hurting. He gets ready and he... Wham.
That misses.
Fuck every...
Rolled a little too much.
I rolled the exact same 12 minus 5 as the previous turn.
This time rolling at 20 minus 5.
Yes.
Rolling that 19 minus 5.
Fucking perish.
That misses.
11.
And I thought a more powerful word would work.
Exodia, obliterate!
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what Rocco's gonna do to you this turn.
Unless you have anything else you wish to do, Yorm, after 2 missed attacks.
He's gonna sidestep again and throw him off.
He doesn't like you, Gyorm. He also doesn't like the fact that he was about to be bad touched. So 1 attack to each of you. This is towards Gyorm. 13,
Yes.
that misses. And this is towards Val. 11 misses. This guy just can't hit shit. Darling, it is now your turn. You have a prone individual before you, at your mercy.
Just to clarify, Whiskers gives that face that animals give you when they like deliver a bird to your front porch.
A 24 does hit.
Amazing.
Are you smiting?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 11 non-reduced damage, and 3 plus 3, that would be 14. He is at death's door.
Darling will look up at Whiskers and nod, telling him you can kill him.
Yeah.
Just eat him. You can know it.
Okay. Val, it's your turn. This guy just tried to swipe at you.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try the bad touch again, but I'm gonna try it at
Second level, third level.
third level.
You gotta pin hand and just hit him with the backhand.
Okay, roll your attack.
Oh, are you kidding me? I rolled a 3, and the end result is an 8.
Maybe you should stick to those guiding bolts. And you tried
I
to bad
think
touch.
so.
And you try to bad touch him again, and he just smacks your hand out of the way. I said no touch.
The narrator seems to believe that you should not do necromancy and should instead use the holy guiding light.
Yeah, apparently. So I might have to switch that spell out, because I guess it doesn't want to, like, work for me.
No bad touch for you. Yeah, Bracco
I will
is.
do it eventually.
He's going to use half his movement to stand up, and then attack against the wolf.
Wolf.
17. And attack against Darling. 17.
Oh wait, let me roll something real quick. Checking my AC on the wolf. My AC is 14, so then I get to roll a D8 with my special ability. Well, it's okay. Never mind.
Alright, you take 8 points of slashing
Or
damage.
I think
Oh,
5.
well. Oh, my bad. 5 points of slashing damage. As he cuts through your tail.
Ow.
Does he lose the tail?
No, he does not lose the tail.
No.
After 5 points of damage.
Akari, it is now your turn.
Tail is bald now.
I believe Akari said he'd be right back.
No, I'm right here.
Ah.
I'll move up there and
You're going in for the stab?
stab him with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a stab of my short sword.
Okay. That just misses.
Damn.
The spooky ray.
You do have a bonus action. Okay. You disengage. This guy is really not. This guy is really not appreciating the guy who keeps missing him and keeps running away from him whenever he misses.
I don't want to get reaction hit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Whiskers, this guy is very injured. Can you finish him off?
I will attempt to finish him off with Adventure.
That hits.
I think I do enough damage to kill. We'll see. 13, so 6.
How do you wish to finish this guy?
So Whiskers from behind just bites down onto his torso, like have his head still in his mouth, and while still holding the animal, still holding the red cap, keeps him there, and then starts to walk off with his body still in his mouth to threaten this person with it by walking over here.
Okay. He is certainly dead. This one, Rocco is not appreciating the fact that you have come up to him with a dead body. He is very angry. Yorv, it is now your turn. Your epic battle with Rocco.
Rocco's moving.
You'll fight valiantly, Rocco.
He says, somehow knowing his name. I don't know if he was ever mentioned his name.
No, none of them have ever said any of their names, so...
Alright. Alright.
You have fought valiantly, random red cap person.
Fuck you! You miss.
Yeah, can I use a bonus action?
You know what? I'm just gonna roll normal. No modifier. There we go.
That hits. Dealing, that is 7 points of damage.
DM, can I use my bonus action to say something really funny right now?
That's a free action, but okay.
Okay, well, Darling yells up over to Dorb and goes, well, that language is atrocious. Why don't you just spank him like the last one?
What?
Well, that was a
will
different
nod with
occasion, okay?
the corpse still in his mouth, so it like flails the little red cap's legs as he nods.
Georg, anything else on your turn?
He will sidestep again.
Stop sidestepping! It does nothing! Screw it.
Oh,
Screw it. He really doesn't like you, Georg. He's just gonna make 2 attacks against you.
I see.
Oh, I tried to get his attention.
20. 11. The 20 hits. For 8 points of slashing damage. Okay. Darling, it is now your turn. You see one enemy still valiantly fighting off against 3 enemies all at once.
Yeah, she moves all the way up here. And she goes, hello. And moves her hex to him, since the other one's dead.
The hex goes from the one on Whisker's body over into this guy.
Yep.
A 9 misses.
EOT.
Okay. Val, it is your turn. Are you going for the bad touch again?
I'm very tempted to. But, I think I'll just do Guiding Bolt at, 2nd level.
At disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of this individual.
Do I get disadvantage for that?
Yeah.
Range attacks.
Range attacks at
Oh.
5 feet is disadvantage.
Okay.
I mean, you can certainly try to hit
I'm gonna
him.
go for the bad touch. I'm gonna go for the bad touch then.
Val is dedicated to bad touch this individual. Was it in that one?
It's for a 7.
And you go in for the matches. Lady, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. I am not interested. You have killed. Well, you have killed all of my brothers. Why would I be interested in you?
Just
I'm not gonna touch you
backhand.
like that. Jeez.
You have a bonus action movement. Anything you wish to do?
If I move, I'll get an attack of opportunity. So, I do that, and since I tried a spell, even though it failed, I still can't do my bonus action spell, can I?
No.
Alright.
Okay. Who's next to me? Anybody near me need help?
Gyorv is.
I'm injured.
Gyorv is the most injured looking one of your party.
I have a boo-boo on my tail, but I'm perfectly fine.
Okay. I will heal you on my next turn instead of trying to do the bad touch.
Okay. Akari, it is your turn. Can you finish off this man?
Well, maybe. I'll see if I get a better freaking roll this time.
This poor guy, he's surrounded.
It's that scene from JoJo's Part 5.
Do I still have my ice knife?
You would have to cast a spell, and that would take up your action.
Oh, that's my. No, cancel that.
Right now, just the scene from JoJo's Part 5 when they pick
my dagger.
Okay.
Are you serious right now?
This guy is... Rocco's modern life is surviving. He is dodging and weaving all of your attacks.
it slowly goes onto a high roll and it's like boop, low roll. Like God damn it.
One of us has to eventually freaking hit.
I guess I'm in my turn next. I can't really do other much. Be right back.
Whiskers, it is your turn. Can you finish off Rocco?
No, I don't. I cannot do enough damage regardless. But Whiskers, realizing that everyone here sucks at melee, is like, let's get everyone out of melee with him. So I'm going to attempt to grapple Rocco. He can roll an athletics or
He's definitely going to go athletic.
to oppose me.
He is definitely going to
It's
go.
at neutral because she's hexed. Because he's hexed. This
Ah.
time matters because this is a check.
There.
21.
21.
Roll it on my sheet, but the modifier is different.
He'll
probably pass.
Yeah, well, he has advantage on.
He's raging as well.
Yeah.
Where is it? Here we go. I'm gonna roll acrobatics even though it's athletics, just because in Wolf form my stats match acrobatics. It's not any different.
Okay. You grapple him.
Did it roll? Ah, I actually have advantage, so I could have rolled again. Who knows? Oh, it did roll twice. Okay, cool. Then I grapple him. Okay, cool. Now I can use my movement. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, dragging his body with me.
Alright, hey, where are you taking me? Where are you taking me?
Does that give us all opportunity attacks?
No, force
it's
movement. It's force movement.
But it lets you guys use range attacks instead of having all cornered around them.
And
You're
he can't.
just angry, just like, don't take this away from me. He's mine.
And then with that, I end my turn.
Gyorv, it is now your turn. Your prey is getting away.
Alright, do we even have enough movement?
You have exactly enough movement.
Yeah.
I did it like that on purpose.
Roll your attack.
Yeah. Wait, because he's grappled, is it?
That it just makes him so yes, you're.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Is it advantageous or
No? It is just 0 movement as grappled.
He can't move away. I restrain him so that he can't go attack other people, and then you move up and attack him. But it's
That just hits. That just hits. I'm assuming it wasn't a
You don't
great
get
weapon.
great weapon.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to have the -5 on it, but it didn't register, so let's just go with that.
Well, I'm not
So
going to
5
add the.
damage.
Well, less than
Yeah,
5.
don't
3
add that.
2
Don't
damage.
add the 10. Yeah, 3 damage. Alright. Once more with feeling.
That misses.
Fuck. Yorb is
I'm
suffering
going to let
right
the DM
now.
take over my character. I'll be right back.
Don't worry, it might not get to your turn.
Just to annoy him, I sidestep.
Ah! He's gonna take both his attacks at you, ignoring the fact that he's in a wolf's jaw right now.
What? Come on, I did this on purpose so he wouldn't get more damage. God damn it.
He really doesn't like Gorb. 22.
Well,
Tried, Gorb.
I know this is foolish with how much my rolls have been sucking, but by the power of grace,
sidestep. You
by
use
the
your full
power,
movement to get next to him.
Yeah, you
by
can't.
the power.
You technically can't
Oh.
sidestep because you used your full movement to get there.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, that's right. Well,
He still
anyway,
doesn't like. He still doesn't like you though, Gorb. So.
Anyway, I'm reacting to the 22, regardless of my bad roll.
There we
Okay.
go.
Your DC is a 22. Oof.
Well, shit.
And how bad is
My
it?
arm is cut off. I don't fucking know.
No, this time you sustain an injury for 3 turns. As you take, 15
Stop
slashing.
attacking.
15 slashing damage.
God damn, rolling like piss right now. I guess it's fair for all the million nat 20s I've been rolling.
Darling, it is your turn.
Okay.
Can you finish off Rocco?
She steps over here. She'll step over here. And look at him and go, what a disappointment.
Okay.
The Eldritch Special?
Is it the Eldritch Special?
Is the Eldritch Special. Twice.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah.
That also hits. Well, now wait, it's out of advantage, so only the 8 misses, but the 27 hits. How do you finish? How do you finish off Rocco?
Hold just a second.
I mean, the Eldritch Blast was enough to kill him. So.
Yeah, but
it still happens.
Yeah.
It still happens. She
22.
just looks at him and she goes, "You pitiful, pathetic creature." Puts her hand out and just goes, and laughs full-blown pity at him as it hits him in his face.
Hitting him in his face, you all hear a sickening crack as his head pops backwards, killing him and ending the encounter. As the battle settles down, you all hear the ominous laughter of an old woman as we end our session for tonight.
Okay, but also in response to that, Whiskers is going to try to hit one of the red caps and flick it onto his head.
You now have a red cap on top of you. It does nothing.
Yes. Yeah.